live. You ready on your end, buddy?
Yep, I'm live.
Excellent. All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Into the Wildlands, session 112. Holy cow, I didn't think we were going to go this far, but we still are. We're kicking it. This is Miser Mark coming to you live from my new home in Peru, so in Tahito. It's kind of interesting that hopefully my laptop does not blow up on me. I'm hearing all the fun noises and everything, so we're going to play this off the cuff. Now, last we left off with the Fading Hearts. Last session, two of our members, Arizel and Mavis, went on a spiritual / memory trip. Whose memory? Most likely from the book itself and its owners. They were guided, or at least aided, by some apparitional specters, and upon encountering the mechanical construct warrior that is likely Ed's right-hand man, they also have more or less encountered the origin of what had happened to Ed himself, or at least the transformation from the former guardian Edward Matthias Solis into Ed Matthias Dominguez. And ironically, it all seemed to have stemmed with the involvement with Syndra and Arizel's mutual enemy, Red Fox. So now, the party have been reunited through the strange connection of the book itself, and after Ronan, I do apologize, this is a different character, Mavis had put both the apparitional book and the regular, or the original book together, and has not only been refused and reinfused and became whole, she got a message from the god of vigilance, Helm, who apparently is the one that oversees the guardians of the book. So for now, what are the players doing as Syndra and Mavis are looking at the books, getting their information, and, well, everything's being recapped by our illustrious Fading Hearts. I believe,
Just a reminder, I think we were deciding to go after Shroud after all this.
Oh, yes, I did forget about that part. There was a conversation with the party to go talk with Shroud.
Well, it's good to have everyone back, finally.
Did we get long rest?
Yes.
Okay.
You can attempt your drink again if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Not everyone go at once.
Sorry, I literally just got a phone call. I'm good now.
That's a pass. So 15th drink, so now I have resistance to radiant and psychic.
Yep. As you know, it is going to get higher.
Yeah. Yeah, the next one's 17. Or, no, the next one's 15. I don't know where to put this, though. Do I just put it in the deeps?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, well, that's everyone's at least back in popping out of nowhere. Oh my god. Why are those dice lagging so bad?
Your UI.
I guess so. And we're still going after God, I would hope. At least to talk to him. Like responsible people. Looks at Tiernan. Considering the last thing that we were told that splitting souls and cutting hairs was probably the worst idea. Though I still need to test if the potion works, and that's going to be a whole other mess on the way there.
So is there anything important you saw while in the book?
Well, we were on a bridge. We were on a bridge, like space, and it's a place I've been before when I was taken, and where I saw Akira jump off. Well, the one we know of now, but it's a place I keep returning to, like it's a place that actually exists.
Probably astral space, I would assume.
But I mean, does it all look like a weird space in a bridge, or... Because it's the exact bridge. It's the exact same location I keep going back to. Unless the book just made up a familiar place.
It could have, from memory, considering what it is. Do I remember a bridge miser when I jumped in astral space at one time, or no? Now I think about it.
You recall a different particular astral place, more like a seashore.
Okay.
Before you
I
were
remember,
sent to
like,
the
the one
actual
time I-
white void.
No, I'm not referring to that time.
Oh.
I'm referring when I went with the one funny dwarf into astral space. I didn't know if there was a bridge where I met the space hydra.
Ah, that one. Yes, you actually vaguely recall that there was a lot of floating land masses and a bunch of cult people worshipping.
Could have been a other landmass, but considering how many islands are comprised of the bridge, wouldn't be surprised.
Also, could Syndra and Mavis roll me a D100?
Oh no.
I don't get it.
Babe, can you roll for me? That might be a bad... I know. Unless you want to come get the pizza.
I already rolled an 89, so what else could happen?
He rolled a 1.
I'm waiting for it.
What did I roll?
No, I'm joking.
Oh.
I rolled a 45.
Roll better.
Okay,
No.
so Syndra gets it first then. Let's see. Hey Syndra, are you holding on to Nicholas the book?
He's in the satchel. Bag I'm holding, I don't know.
Okay.
Do I sense anything, or?
I'm about to do something. I need to check on something with Nicholas himself.
And that's how we lost our bag of holding. I just hear a dice rolling now, I'm afraid.
He should be.
I usually am.
Syndra, for some reason, you hear Nicholas's voice in your head, as if it was a sending spell. I'm feeling particularly itchy inside.
Of course, Syndra closes her eyes, as if, because the last time someone said I feel itchy inside, it was syphilis. And she remembers it's a book, and hopefully books don't get syphilis. So she'll reach into her bag and pull Nicholas out.
As you pull the book, as you do pull this book out, everyone does see that there is blood dripping out of Nicholas's book, or at least the book that is Nicholas.
Looks like it's your book sign of the month.
Oh my god.
So good morning, everyone.
Do books usually leak like that?
Unless it's ink, no.
I've owned a lot of books, and no.
Sindri, you can roll me history or arcana.
He looks itchy.
Yes, even the face actually looks a little bit uncomfortable.
That's 21.
I knew knowledge was pain.
Recalling what you know what Nicholas is supposed to represent, it's not uncommon for new things to be written into him if he was his original form in that particular manner.
Okay. So she'll open.
Okay.
Oh, I see my server.
You see a message in blood.
Well, that's a thing. How many more runes do we need to do?
Oh my god, that's fucking loud. I'm turning off my 3D dice. So bad. Thanks,
Probably 2 or 3 others. I have never been quite able to keep my memories of the extent of Lady Defoe's collection of them.
So why exactly is your book leaking again?
Oh, mine just does the thing that hers does, just messier, apparently.
Is there anything important?
Oh, just about merging books, things like that.
Anything more specific?
I need 3 more of the Elder Runes. Or 2. He's not chat.
I just read it.
So, I will say this now.
Meeting's over.
Anyone that isn't Syndra that attempts to read that book, or at least that message, will need to roll me a intelligence saving throw.
God damn it.
Say that again?
Anyone that is not Syndra reading that message on Nicholas is going to have to roll me a intelligence saving throw.
Probably just be real with me.
Yes!
Blood everywhere.
Where's my end? Yeah, it's not that bad. You know, for shits and giggles, I'm gonna give myself guidance. Let me take it real quick.
I just like to get mind fucked by books, so.
Well, guidance works for skill checks. You would probably need...
Oh yeah, it's a saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always forget that that's skill check, and that's fine. 20?
Okay, you pass. So you're only going to take half of this. Unfortunately, Mavis will be taking the full brunt of it. As,
Huzzah!
As well, you're starting to tear up some blood. It is in the form of psychic damage.
Ew.
Ow.
Okay.
Oh, now she's leaking.
Technically, two of us are leaking.
Nicholas just goes, I am terribly sorry, but I do not have any control over what these messages would do to those who read it.
Fair enough.
But as to why it is appearing inside me when no one else is writing on me is confounding.
Miser, weird question.
Yes.
Have I ever heard of the True Throne before during cult meeting stuff?
You can roll me a history. It is a bit of a high DC, sadly.
I kind of figured it was. Give me a sec.
I will say this, you'll need it.
Go on.
It is a DC of 15.
I'll give myself some guidance for this, because it's technically...
Yes, guidance will work for this.
Huzzah! Holy shit! Never mind!
Okay. I mean, you can scrape for more information.
What's the worst? You roll a 30.
You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, fish for that
true.
30, buddy.
I'm not gonna roll a 4, but if I do... well, it's taking its sweet-ass time.
27, okay. So, yes, Adaria, you had recalled that your Cult of the Stars had been looking for particular runes. As to what types, you are not 100% certain, but with the 27... Wait, I think I'm on the wrong screen. No, I'm not on the wrong. For a moment there, I thought I was on the wrong screen. There we go. Roll me a d6.
Oh no. Hold on.
There's a reason.
I figured. Always is.
Okay.
2.
So, you recall at least 2 runes that your cult was looking for. The one which is in the book itself, the true rune of the Devourer. And another rune which, ironically, is something that you've experienced, the Void.
Oh. Well, at the very least, considering this, and she kind of points at the True Throne, I at least have some idea of it due to fun Cult Mondays. One of the runes we actually have, thankfully, something called the Rune of the Devourer. And the other one, which is missing, at least I haven't seen yet, is the Rune of the Void? I don't know how we're getting our hands on that unless you want to go to the actual ass end of time.
I might have a way.
Well, either way. Last bit about the True Throne is interesting at the very least. I don't know much about the Tablet's Destiny. Sound exciting, at the very least.
Who's the shadiest dealer in the outpost?
I believe that would be for the party to answer that one.
That's what I'm asking them, yeah. I'm asking the party.
Anyway, this point, I get syndrome.
I was gonna say, most of the people here are pretty chill.
Syndra?
Maybe some like,
Would you...
So, the moment Shep asked that, I'd read Syndra. Huh?
Syndra, do you know
points.
anybody or have any contacts that could get me soul larva?
I fucking what?
What?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Do I look like a devil?
You know someone that deals with devils?
To be fair,
Yeah, you are the closest person that I know who would know where to find some.
I mean, with the right stuff, if I had the right spell, we could call one up. Probably get something.
do we really have to make a deal with one?
I'd rather not.
That's what I thought.
Maybe I'll ask Deneb if she's got some laying around.
Yes.
No.
Probably be the best plan.
Yeah.
The worst thing is, I feel like she would.
No, she probably does. I mean, it's currency, right? And
Didn't she literally have devils walking around her shop?
Well then.
You also recall that she has a very tight grip hold of order in her shop.
Oh, I'm aware, but that doesn't change what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
is Deneb, has she set up shop yet?
She's on her way to Nzado.
Ah,
Yes, to drop off other refugees over there.
yeah.
Try leaving a message in the pumpkin. Maybe she'll get back to you in about 3 to 4 business days.
Maybe I'll just scream into the bag of holding she gave me to give her the treasure. Or maybe I'll put a note in it.
That might actually be a better option. Or you could sign a gold coin and have it yell very loud.
I need paper and a pen.
Susie,
You know how to write, actually.
Yes.
the
Okay.
the half elf Susie kind of looks at you, Shub. Was very confused as I'm just gonna roll this d20, see if she actually heard all what you were saying out loud. Yes, she heard. She looks in the direction of first to Syndra, then to Tyranid for confirmation.
Syndra's doing that thing where she's rubbing the bridge of her nose. You know? She's taking the glasses off and it's just like, why?
This is what we deal with on the day-to-day.
Then she'll just quietly give Shub a pen and ink.
Okay, I'm going
And a quill.
to send what I write on it to you, Miser, on Discord.
Sure, you can put it into the pumpkin creature as the quote-unquote bag of holding.
Okay.
Well, outside of visiting space and apparently other fun times, it was quite enjoyable over here. I told Ed off. Apparently, Tyrion told Ed that found out that Ed can fuck himself, quite literally. And something, Syndra, Ed. The last one is
Come here, pumpkin. And jam it in his mouth.
That never gets less disturbing every time I see it.
Good boy.
Yeah, it doesn't get less disturbing. But I can't stop watching it.
Alright, Shub, roll me a d100.
I don't know.
Whoa, everything's changed.
Okay.
Too shy of me.
Alright, I'll get back to you on that later.
Okay.
Just writing that quickly down. As this happens.
Up, DM.
That's why I had to deal 100 to see how that message is received.
Can't believe the first ever DM was sent through Pumpkin Vor.
I need to speak to the chef again.
No.
No, I'm not. It's not bad this time.
Galamek's head kind of
But
just...
you would always.
Galamek's head just kind of pops right through the wall, or rather, it kind of bursts through said wall.
Who is your meat guy? Where do you get your creatures? Do you find them yourself, or does someone deliver them to you?
Both.
Who is your guy? Or girl?
He pauses. This is actually him having to roll the thing to remember.
And I'm quite curious who the fuck sends a Medusa blue. Actually, I might have an idea, considering last time we were all the fucking cockatrice.
Intelligence. He's got a 12, so he has...
Hell yeah.
Oh. He pauses, really thinks hard on it. You kind of see the steam coming out of his ears. Oh, yes. Someone from the Dario family.
Where do you usually meet with them?
Pauses. Again, thinks again. I don't know. They usually come here, deliver food, have emblem, then poof.
Okay, this is to us, the party. How do I talk to this family? Who's their contact in the outpost? I'm not making deals, don't worry.
Well, considering that that's Dario, we would know as the Bloodstone, right?
No, he's from another family.
Okay.
They were basically the ones that were watching your raptors.
Oh, okay. Don't look at me. This seems more of a Syndra probably talked to him while I was gone in the existence of forever.
Syndra, who's the... How do I talk to this family?
This last time I spoke to them was in Sado.
You think they'd have any contacts here?
I don't know. I did
not.
suddenly have a thing about the soul grubs, which I completely forgot about because I try not to think about the fact of it all.
Weren't soul grubs just like a bastardized form of demonic rot grubs?
Okay, now I'm less interested in knowing the fact that I do know the fact.
Would my dad's memory know of anybody close to that family?
Sadly, no.
Because he dealt with... Oh, okay.
The only ones that dealt with the Dario family were those that had the raptors and left them behind. Your Kermit did not quite have that introduction. It was, if I remember correctly on my notes, mostly Tyrannin and Syndra.
Yeah, because I was in literal
Because
space.
this was the individual you dealt with.
That's like the... Is there a black market in this outpost?
One, if there was...
It's
Sorry, what was that?
kind of looking at it as far as I can tell.
You or here?
Yeah, she kind of motions to the whole bar.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I'm surprised you don't know, but your father would have known, considering Bermudia.
Yeah, that's a good point. Miser, do I have any memories of a black market here? Or any, like, shady traders?
As far as you know, from Kermit's, your father's memories, no, there was no shady dealing spots. Shady individuals, One or two, but you wouldn't really consider them merchants, just shady overall. An old granny,
I
a
have to
guy
go find
who's...
shady people.
I'd start
going
looking
on
under
in.
trees then.
I'm going on an adventure in this outpost to find someone shady.
Oh, bloody hell.
Will you be worried? Because we're leaving in literally about a day. Or less than
Somebody
that.
go after him, please.
So, Arizel and Mavis, since you guys have... actually, also Adaria, since you guys have the highest passive perception, can you please roll me a perception?
God bless Dario. He looks like a like a Twilight version of a werewolf. I'm sorry, I have the sheet. I don't know if I like this new UI or not. This is lagging a lot harder.
Like that. How is my passive so high? Did I mess something up, or like?
No, our rangers just have high passive wisdom. Also,
You have crazy wisdom, and also I think you have the observant feat.
Oh.
Which
I mean,
gives
I'm
you
fine with
another-
it, but every time I look at it, I think it's wrong.
No, if your base wisdom's high enough, then
Okay, so... Unfortunately, the only one that managed to succeed was Arizel.
And it's funny because I don't have like the highest passive perception. Like mine's 12.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
mine is higher than Ari's.
Then why am I seeing a...
you might be thinking of that might be armor class miser.
Oh, it is. Oh, well. I'll roll with it,
I was
considering
gonna
that
say, technically, Mavis and I do have high passive because
Yes.
mine's 20.
Mine's 17, so I know mine's higher than Ari.
Oh, so you know what?
11.
Syndra, you can also roll me a perception. It's high enough to...
Darren has bad peripheral vision because his eyes are facing forward.
Nope, I'm looking at my bleeding book.
Okay, so Arizel, for the briefest moments, you could have sworn you saw something was moving after Shub.
Did I recognize anything about her? Like, was it just like a shadow, or was there any defining features?
More like a... You know, the best way I can make it a comparison is if you look at a mirage or a heat wave. Like the bending of light. The best you can also get is that it's about the same height, or at least roughly a little taller than your friend Shmi.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Cool. Cool, yeah. I'll just point behind the shrub like, is something behind you?
No, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone?
Yeah,
Okay.
like he probably walked out. Like you probably saw that.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, we wandered off.
Yeah.
Well, how dare you? Okay.
Always trip. Always
I'll
trip.
just keep it in mind then.
I mean, you could inform the others.
You're right, Ari. Yeah, you're right. You're pointing randomly at somewhere where shop was.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thought I saw something, but, no, I'm good.
You know that in a situation where we're literally having to worry about mechanical rats, probably a situation we should be worried about.
I mean, Tiernan there, the worst that happens is that they just get stabbed like twice, and then Tiernan kills them all.
Or someone says something stupid.
Tiernan usually does, but I don't think he's stupid enough to divulge information that we need. I would hope.
Alright, so let's quickly
Well,
move.
I'm not leaving that to chance. Excuse me, folks. Anna, Ari, and Syndra will go out after them because it's like, nope, not doing this shit.
Oh, Ari, I needed to talk to you about something then as well.
Okay. Do we want to talk here? Do we want to go somewhere else?
So, this may be weird.
Okay.
I may need you to talk to your god, or your... How do I put this?
My god. You mean the primal that I have been now paired with?
Correct.
Have a
I
champion?
need you to talk to them because I need some of their blood for what I'm about to do.
What do you need his blood for?
So I was going to fill you in when you got back because I was talking to Cinder about this. But I recently got a hold of a few potions that Lady... Oh god, what was her name before she passed? My brain's derping. Miser.
It starts with a Z. Swear to
Yeah.
God.
It's been a minute. What's the
Yes,
name
it
of
has.
What's the name of Zarenbol's mother? Or
Oh, Yabala.
Yabala, thank you.
Yes.
Yep, there we go. Oh, like, I know. It's there. I can't remember.
Well, considering what Yabala had told me when I had first visited, and now that I asked Zarenbol the same question, I now have the ingredients for the potion, but currently, I'm looking at... How do I put this? Fusing with the remains of what's left of my old self, as she points at her necklace, considering Ed came to me and told me that he was the one that brought us up in the first place because my older self had asked to. Don't know why.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We're going after my primal to get blood, so you can make a potion. Not go after him, but, you know, like, ask him, and be like, hey, do you mind if we just, like, do a little prick and take a little bit of blood?
I mean,
Okay.
or I ask for the pixie and the shield, but I don't think she really cares.
You get the
I'm
feeling
sure
she's
she
gonna
wouldn't.
You get the
I
feeling
would
she's
care, but-
very, she's gonna be very, uncooperative.
Yeah, especially since the last thing they shot out was a, what did they shoot out last time? I remember because I had asked them and then literally shot out something to say, like, no, fuck off.
They gave you an empty vial.
No, not that. They sent out, like, oh, they sent out the fucking shrub.
Oh,
Tell
yes,
me no.
they threw you
That's
the
familiar.
wicked moss, yes.
Mom said no. But she's kind of uncooperative, and trust me, if anything, I just really need to test this in case we need it for future use of soul binding, and I want to even make sure it can even work. I also need to shove the spit in it, but it's on at the moment.
I think I actually did give you my
A vial of
spit
his
or blood.
spit?
Yeah, I think I did give you last time.
Okay, well, I don't have it because I didn't remember, but I did remember we talked about it.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure you, like, I think you literally were just like, hey, spit in this. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Never mind, I forgot I had this, as she pulls out, like, what looks like probably necromantic spit.
Ooh.
Well, that's what happens when you start dealing with far realm shit.
Well, I can certainly try. I cannot promise anything, but I can try.
I also would like to point out, this is very dangerous considering that it would be fusing back with my old self to who she was.
Mm. Okay. I'm less inclined to tell him to come on out and we can do this.
I'm surprised you're actually willing to help me with something this dumb rather than just saying no.
If I learned anything with being here in this group and with all of you, it's... I couldn't stop you even if I tried hard enough.
Sure, I would have probably found another primal.
You really would have. You really would have. You would have gone out of your way to put yourself in danger, and then take another primal's blood. So yes, this is probably the safest way, and I'm not going to be able to stop you because you'll do it anyways.
Yeah. Mavis, while we're doing this, you might want to go help Tiernan and Cinder just in case. Because God knows something dumb is going to happen. Unless she's not here and then disappeared and we're talking to the wooden Mavis that usually
pops
behind.
Yeah. That's it.
I don't know why.
Bill Mavis is a wooden dummy, Mavis.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why. I just picture like that fucking that generic ninja meme where it's just those logs are just there with like a tag on it.
I just feel like it's one of those stuffed like doll things, those like practice dummies that has the face of that has like a little picture of Mavis on it, but
it's like tacked into the face, but it's not actually her. Oh, never mind, she's gone.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. Well, I guess it's a matter of going out and calling for him. Hopefully, we'll see though.
I really don't want to chase after Shub at this point. I feel like Tan and Shub and Cinder can handle the situation. And maybe Mavis, if she ever wakes up from whatever wooden coma she's in.
Yes, I think that doing this with you right now will prevent you from doing something even more stupid. So yes, I will stick with you and figure this out.
Alright, well I already have a potion and brewing stand kind of.
Son of a bitch. Of course you do. You
I got
always...
bored. I only sleep for 4 hours. I needed something to do with the other 4.
What?
Okay.
Well...
Come to my office. It just goes to her.
Come to my house. Sorry, got shit ready to go.
Right.
Imagine like she could like push 2 of the beds together and just made enough space like to start having like a small brewing stand. Like it's very rudimentary.
Yeah. Okay, there we are. Okay. I'm like, where the heck?
Yeah, it's the ones with the keys on them. Because I always assume those are the rooms we have.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, give me a second, just changing maps since Team Tyrannin, Syndra, and Shub are.
Good luck, boys.
Yep, I'm just trying to. The new UI is a little bit rough with me too.
Yeah, it's lagging like really bad.
Yeah, I need to remove.
Doing fine for me.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues yet either. Just took a little getting used to see where everything was.
There you guys are.
And for some reason, it was lagging the 3D dice. Like everything else was fine, but like when the 3D dice came on, it just. Lagged.
What browser are you using?
Chrome. I don't think it's a Chrome issue.
Yeah.
It might be my computer's old.
So
I'm using Firefox and it's fine.
Yep, same here.
I usually use Internet Explorer actually.
I'm using both, but that's only because I gotta when I do
okay?
streaming.
Yeah,
You also have to think though, like I'm pretty sure Miser and I have like the shittiest PCs comparable to everyone else.
I'm using my laptop at the moment, so I'm just waiting for this thing. I'm waiting for this thing to blow up on me.
New UI has blown up Miser's computer.
Yes.
Yeah, like I was saying, I think it's easier for us to find a fiend than a celestial. So we're going to go find some fiends so I can eat them.
But those are still plain out creatures. You need something that's more you.
You need an aboleth or an aberration or...
But last time I ate one of the little hell beasts. I got these tendrils.
Cinder, he eats so many things. What did he eat?
I don't know.
It was in the battle with the big cat.
Are there extra planet things out there?
I remember all those devil things were helping the hymn.
Okay, yes, I do remember that. He was a devil, and he did have
Well, he had all those little things running around, and I ate one of them, and got its blood in me, and then now I'm able to use these tendrils. So I think that I need to eat more fiends.
Well, now I'm looking for somebody.
I'm not sure how I feel about this plan.
It's gonna make me stronger. I'm just trying to get in touch with an animal dealer of some kind.
Here we go. So, as you're talking, saying you're not even hiding this, are you? You're saying this out loud.
No, absolutely not.
Well, he
Would
was.
we ever?
Yeah.
It's the three most bold people in this campaign.
I was gonna say, Cinder at least has some tact. The other two don't.
So you do hear a very familiar voice, and it just goes, well, usually those looking for the black market don't usually speak about the black market in public.
Well, we do.
Yeah.
Literally just stepping out as if bleeding out of existence. Varpal.
Have you ever turned us to be normal?
In truth consideration, no. Which is why Lady Via had requested that I keep an eye on you in case you were in need of aid on things that are not of the political manner.
Perfect.
Also, the creature that you are referring to from the explanation, you are likely referring to the Yugoloth Wars.
Sure. Cinder, what is that?
It's from the abyss. Terrible little thing.
More specifically, they're from Gehenna, the Outer Planes.
Well, I need a creature from there. Preferably something that I can kill. So live.
Perhaps the blood pits in the fighting pits in Manzado that I've heard about might be to your accommodation. As for getting you the specific type of creatures, you'll have to speak to the Dario family.
And how do I speak to them?
They're in Manzano, so we'd have to, go there.
Oh, yes. We are not going there anytime soon. Are we?
Actually, have we actually decided where the bloody hell?
I don't know. Usually I say something, you all call me stupid, and then we do one of your guys' ideas. I just decided to skip my step of the process this time. I have no idea.
Last we said we're going to see Shroud down south because we had to also deal with the primal down there as well. That was near the mermaid area. That was like 2 months ago.
Was, yeah.
Right, so we're headed south.
I have heard rumors of the south, something about mermaids, harpies, and looks over to Syndra as if for extra clarification. Foxes?
Yeah.
Well, let's go kill some shit.
Very well.
Isn't the foxes, they are like in hand with the cult right now, right?
That is...
I think so.
That is also confusing to me, as I have seen that they were killing each other as well as aiding each other. I cannot help you on that one.
Well, then, yeah, I'm sure we'll run into the cult who's summoning these beasts anyway.
Oh, yeah, then you could just eat a cultist. Oh, eat the guy who doesn't like his head. Eat that guy.
Oh. What's his name?
I don't know.
Jeffrey.
Frank?
Bend me over.
Well, thank you. I can't remember this guy's name. Cinder, what's his name?
Varple.
Thank you, Varpal. And if you find out any contacts where in the direction we're going, let me know.
I will let Bermadir and his ilk know then, if that is your...
Send word.
He snaps his fingers. Done. You should get a messenger soon from them.
Oh, cool. Is there anything else we need to do out here?
You were looking for the black market.
Oh, yes.
Walks right by.
Why is there a market in a barrel?
You ask for it. With all the shit we've seen, you'd think it's going to be that big of a deal.
He walks up to what looks to be simply a wall. And then, with a rapid series of knocks, you all do hear a click noise, but nothing seems to happen. And he just proceeds to go into the wall.
Whoa.
I will boldly try to follow him.
I'm running head first into the wall.
Oh shit. Okay.
I can't.
So, first things first, procedure of sequence. Turn in, as soon as you step in, you feel a bit of a slight chill, damp air, and stairs leading downward. Now you need to make a dexterity saving throw as you hear Shub moving towards you at full speed.
Oh, shit.
Everybody supersonic racing.
16?
More than enough. You just quickly sidestep, and Shub, you are just flying forward into the depths of nice damp air, but the stairs are very steep going downward.
I think he's squishy.
Goes down a very long spiral flight of stairs. Very shoddy looking houses and one could say collection of things.
Black market. Sindra, this is like your favorite thing ever.
Not quite. It is a private import for the Dario family.
Whoa. Private import for the Dario family. Kieran, and this is your favorite thing ever.
I don't know who the Darios are.
They're the ones
Yeah,
who took care of our raptors in Zara.
Oh! Right.
Yes.
Creatures.
As Varpal keeps going on ahead, you start hearing him actually do a very disturbing monotone whistle. And could you three roll me a D100? Okay. That is... So...
Boy, we're rolling 87s today.
Yeah, that's my second 87.
Getting all this...
I rolled a 45 for Harley and I rolled a 46 for myself.
Yep. So, first things comes to first, you do smell the relaxing sense of something like drugs, but also the smell of various types of food items and the heavy musk of animals, various types. I'm not going to even populate this map because it's going to probably crash my computer. But...
Hell yeah.
You do see some familiar faces. Let me get your...
I like that we're extremely, like, for what we are, we're extremely low on money. We have so many fucking gems that we are thanks to rich.
You do see this individual.
Cinder, why does
You
he
look-
look familiar?
He looks shady.
Shrub, I don't think people particularly like that, being called that.
He's the perfect level of shady.
There's just like a small shadow like looming over him as a tree.
Do we know?
Looks familiar. Do I remember him, Miser?
Not quite. Someone else would.
That be me?
Unfortunately, that person's not with you guys.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's go annoy him. Fucking table.
And the individual looks very confused. As first, it seems like he was expecting Varpal, but then he sees the rest of you. Looks at Varpal, looks at all of you, looks back to Varpal. I know I was expecting you when I heard that disgusting monotone tune. Can't you at least be a little bit more cheerful? Looks at the three of you. First to Shub. Looks at Tyrion. I know you. Then looks to Syndra. I definitely know you. Last we met was back in Manzado. Sort of. Your second mate? Spoke with us. Somewhat, before she witnessed a particular dumbass get his kneecaps capped. Anyway. I suppose proper introductions are accountable? So, I am Jasper Viper Eye Dario, though most of them would just call me Jasper or Viper Eye. I tend to keep my family name quiet for the most part. He looks over to Varpal.
Syndra, he's got a shady name. He's perfect.
Yes,
fair
it
enough.
is. Just, this is Shub.
Yeah, I see he's you're not a merman. You definitely got the exotic
I'm
look.
not sure.
Don't think too hard about it.
I am a grung.
You're a bit leaner and taller than a grung that I know of. Plus, you got those weird
Special
tentacles
grunt.
on you.
Seriously, don't put too much thought into it. It's
It will actually melt.
Eldritch things. You know, out of pains.
Right. So
That's right, put me in a coma for a week.
I'm gonna put that on a note. Varpal, why did you bring these people here? They're way too hot for me to handle. Varpal, being very unflappable as he usually is, just has the most blank stare towards Jasper. They were requesting for particular imports and items, mostly of the animal and consumption kind. He looks at all of you. Look especially at Shub, and then to Syndra. Just so you know, our business is legit. We handle wartime enemies, creatures, animals, that kind of thing back in the Sword Coast. But like I said, all of it is usually legit. It's just that some people seem to get a little upset when we're taking prisoners of war, particularly decorated ones, off to be fully ransomed to their countries and all that stuff. As for animals, we make sure that they're not too intelligent or considered sentient. If they start speaking syllables, we leave them alone. Now we're in a new land here, this new world, I think. New frontier, the rules kind of get a little sketchy, and we've certainly been competing, I won't say competing, we're literally at war with the criminal organization Red Fox, because they want to try and muscle in on our business and do all the unscrupulous things of grabbing anything that is merchandisable, at least in their eyes, including, well, anything that is not nailed into the ground, and likely if they do get the chance, they'll probably take the item nailed to the ground and all.
I've seen them do it.
I'm most certain you have, considering the stuff you guys had done in Stormforge. News had reached out pretty well in Manzado. Also, I heard some disturbing news about Rashakan. You guys weren't behind that, were you?
No.
Technically, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actual overbearing fate, no, we had nothing to do with. That was, entirely a very large red dragon and another dark thing, and no, we actually had nothing to do with that part.
Even I'm surprised on that
I
one.
mean, Nicholas was of course found to be working with Red Fox. That I will take credit for that one.
Was that the giant cat guy? Yeah, we bitch smacked him.
Yeah, go back and roll the 5-2. Varble just speaks in a very calm, monotone manner as he usually is. They were not the direct cause of Rashakan's implosion. They were just a fuse that was set for a trigger. Red Fox and Nicholas, as well as the cult, yellow cult, whatever they are, were more instrumental in the dismantling and destruction of Rashakan by luring in gigantic monsters that were beyond our capabilities of handling. Jasper's kind of looking a little unbelieving to all of you, but he's definitely looking more at Varpal. Right, well, if you're gonna ask me for any information about giant monsters, I got nothing. The biggest thing I had to deal with was the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and that's because I made a lot of trips to Chult. I'm seeing some weird-ass things in this land, and I'm still trying to categorize most of them.
This is a good way of trying to figure out sentience on some of them.
Yeah, so, he sits back on his chair. I suppose we are in business. At least what the heck you're looking for. Looks over to Shub. I suspect you are trying to eat things. Are you a friend of Galmac?
Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty close.
He looks to the other two, to Syndra, then to Tiernan.
I feel like friend is a strained version of the relationship.
We know each other.
Right.
That's more like.
Alright, just don't go stealing his stuff, okay? Trust me. I've seen him, I seen him hit a T-Rex with a frying pan, and I actually never thought I would see a T-Rex flinch from that.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
And he hit him with the frying pan, too.
Alright, as long as, yeah, well, he always pays good money, even though he doesn't even remember me. Alright. So what sort of exotic meat are you looking for? Or animals, I guess.
It needs to be alive, so not meat, but animal. And Vorpal, what am I looking for? You clearly know what I'm looking for. I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Vorpal just kind of looking right at you. I honestly do not know what you're looking for. I just recognize the creature you devoured because it was in Rashakan far longer than your visit.
I need something like that.
So you're looking for Yugoloth.
Well, something akin to it.
Outer plane beings?
Yeah.
Syndra,
Or creature.
you, actually, let me see. All three of you can roll me a passive roll me a perception or insight. One of the two.
Okay.
This second.
Ooh, insight or perception. There's such a difference.
You might be lucky with one of
Or-
them.
That sounds like a dumb people problem, Jeebus.
Yeah.
I'm not wise. I really am intelligent. I literally lived under a rock for hundreds of years.
Oh, you should, but no wonder your mom always talked about your sister at dinner.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she was a smart one.
I know.
Alright, so, yeah. Marble's face looks, let me just check something here. Sleepy John. Yeah, Marble just looks very unflappable. Not a single showing of emotion or a twitch or anything. Just stares head on at Shub. Truly, you are an odd specimen. I don't think I can quite help you on that one. Nor, unfortunately, Mr. Dario here. They'll go to Dario. Or to Jasper Dario. My apologies. It seems that our goals, unfortunately, cannot be met by your capabilities. He needs a specified sort of organism. Great. And these guys now
Wait.
know.
Do you have anything from the lower planes? It's worth a shot.
Frogman, fishman thing. I don't deal with planar stuff. That's just way too much trouble, too hot or too cold to deal with. You know what happens when you start messing around with planar stuff? They take notice of you, they start getting involved with your stuff, and while your horizons expand, so does your troubles. I like to remain blissfully ignorant of the outside dimensions.
Well, we're already here. Kieran, will you buy me a pet?
No.
Oh.
What sort of pet you
Remember what
looking
you
for?
did in the last one. No, come on.
Yeah.
Did you happen to find a bronze pseudo dragon in the past couple of weeks?
That's why I rolled at D100. I got the 5. There's a bright grin on his face. Well, you know what you're looking for. That's mighty Pacific.
Stubbs looking at Tyranny with his jaw dropped right now.
There is just a devilish grin on Tyranid's face.
Now, before I answer your question truthfully, what do you plan to do to this bronze pseudo dragon?
Oh, definitely not going to kill him, that's for sure. He's going to live with us.
Yeah, he's gonna be our friend forever.
Yeah, see, he's going to be his friend forever, legally binding.
He's gonna roll an insight for that. I feel like there's more to this story here. Looks at Syndra. Care to elaborate about this friendship thing? Because looks over to Tyranid. No offense, young man, or sir, kobold, dragon kind. You're multiple colors, but I see a lot of chromatic on you. And then looks at Shove.
He's a friend of the family.
Yeah. And you were just mentioning about eating planar things just a moment ago.
I honestly have no idea what they want to do with Bozamar the Tyrant.
You know, that's exactly what he's been calling himself, so I put a gag on him.
Yes, he is that bronze dragon.
Well, since...
Just a miniature form now.
And here I thought he was just a fancy pseudo-dragon that I could sell for a high price.
Oh, no one will buy him.
You sure about that?
He's pretty mouthy.
I mean, I had an offer. Not too long ago.
Really?
That's not good.
Yeah.
Huh.
1,200 gold. I already got 600 paid up to me up front. The other 600 will be arriving later today.
Now, who's buying him?
That's
Sorry.
not good.
Sorry, it's a very strict clientele, customer secrecy and all that. You know, can't risk having my customers get killed by each other just so they can purchase their desired marketable item.
Oh,
And
no,
you
I
said-
figured.
You said you don't deal with Red Fox?
Nope.
Okay, so we're safe there.
They are enemies.
Who would want Bozamar?
I have a suspicion, but of course that would never be confirmed.
Can we see him?
Roll me your persuasion.
Okay.
Jasper kind of tilts his head up a little bit, thinks about it. No. I can already tell from looking at just one of you guys that you'll easily overpower me, take the prize little trinket, and ask about it, and I won't be able to do a thing about it. Plus, considering the amount of damage that's been done, yeah. Gotta make sure I keep some of my clients happy. Besides, Maybe we can go ahead and talk to them later.
Well, who's to say we don't do that anyway? If you don't let us see Bosamar.
I do.
And, Shub, can you roll me a con save at disadvantage? You definitely feel a chill, and it's coming from the little goblin guy here.
Oh yeah, I guess it's his contact. Should we be worried about somebody trying to buy him?
Not really.
Yeah, my suspicion's correct. I don't really think it's going to matter.
What if they bring him back to... yeah. Because they have the plant, right? Couldn't they do the same thing we did with Helena?
Technically, the buyer could. But I imagine that someone is buying him as a trophy piece.
Speaking of that, anyone back at the inn still?
Yeah.
Technically, we're in my office, but I guess Mavis is.
Mavis.
So here's the thing.
Yes.
I did not hear my name at all, and then I know you guys split, but then I even looked at that Jeebus and I was like, did I miss something? Why am I not going anywhere? And then you already switched the map and I panicked and I decided to not say anything.
So
all
we
right.
made a joke that you were replaced by a wooden statue.
When you
weren't
said
saying
that,
anything.
that's the moment when I looked over, I said, did I miss something? Like, there's a whole chunk of time that I don't have.
No problem. So, Mavis.
And I'm like sitting here and I was like, I tried to think, I was like, did I go get pizza at that time? Like, I don't remember, because then I remember no.
I think it's more so because you weren't responding, so I was making a joke about it, but I guess.
No
So
problem.
that's what I'm saying is I didn't know I was being spoken to.
No
and so
worries.
I must have missed a very important social cue.
No worries. So, Mavis, since you're there,
And I was like, I guess I'm at the inn. I'm just gonna stay here.
don't worry.
Hello.
By the
You
way,
want the water?
I don't have a
Mavis.
preference.
No worries. So, Mavis, you notice that Galmac is heading out. And he looks very happy.
Oh no!
No shit.
That's hilarious.
So, Mavis, do you follow Galmac, the chef?
Oh my god.
Sure.
Okay. So, I won't do the map switching right now, but Mavis, can you put yourself here?
Like here?
Yes, because you're behind a very familiar and very loud, well, everyone else kind of hears it, Galmac coming down. And then he shouts out, I remember now! Friend, I'm here to get the exquisite piece of meat that you were talking about. He is completely unaware that you are behind him, Mavis.
Bosamar is gonna be soup.
Well, he did pay up 600 up front.
Yeah, that's true.
So he stops, looks at all of you, or at least the ones right in front of him, completely unaware that Mavis is behind him. But Mavis, you get the conversation right away because he is not hiding what he's saying. Then he goes, right, friend, Dario, you had delicious meat. The flying tiny dragon thing. Or the flying lizard. Don't remember what it was. But I have the 600 gold here. And he pauses, looks around, and he sees you, Mavis. Oh, Silent One. Do you want to try out the new stew that I'm going to make?
Absolutely not.
He actually looks truly sad.
No
Just as a
offense.
warning, you know
I
that
just...
it's sentient.
Hmm?
Yeah, that's true. You said you didn't deal with sentient things.
Exactly. Not humanoid sentient things.
I would rather not consume. Had you tried to serve me the soup without me knowing this information, I probably would have. I'm being honest.
Galmac looks very confused. I do not understand what is going on.
Well, now I'm also confused. Maybe we're not on the same page.
Yes, you could actually see the absolute confusion on Galmac's face.
No.
What are the ingredients of your soup?
Flying scaly chicken?
Did you say wine?
Yes.
Flying.
That's like a cocktail, my guy. It's not a soup.
But it is.
You serve it warm?
Yes.
Mavis starts like dry heaving to the side. Okay, now that is the reason I'm not trying it.
I am most sorry. But main ingredient of it was the flying scaly chicken. It makes so many weird noises.
Yeah, I would have eaten the dry scaly. Wait, sorry. I would have eaten the scaly chicken before the warm wine.
Warm wine.
But thanks.
What is warm wine?
Is that not what you're saying? I can't hear anything.
Oh, you couldn't hear me?
What is the word you are saying? Spell it out.
Okay, so Galmac is an idiot.
Okay, good.
The way he's talking, he's understanding.
So am I.
Yes, well, Galmac is just understanding flying and wine as the same word.
Oh. I don't care. It still sounds disgusting.
Tyrion looks over at you and just flexes his wings a little bit. Fly it. It can fly.
Yes. Serve nice
What
and
does
hot.
that have to do with wine?
The creature he is cooking. Get wine out of your head completely. It can fly. Fly it, not wine.
No, but he said, when I asked what the ingredients were, he said wine.
Yes,
Flying.
it is whining. It makes a weird
Oh.
whining noise.
Viper, did you sell him the cockatrice? Did you regularly sell him cockatrice?
Yes.
I feel like I'm so glad I'm missing this because it's like the idiots leading everyone else.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah, well, technically this creature is already Galmex. He shouldn't have to pay for this.
Jasper looks at you very
I'm
confused.
going back downstairs.
Upstairs, you're technically downstairs.
I'm going back upstairs. So I was looking at the picture and it looks like the stairs go down.
Ah,
Well, yeah, they do, but technically,
Yeah, no.
upstairs.
it's just the DM's poor map making skills. Now
Has nothing to do with that.
Jasper just looks very confused and says, "What do you mean? I don't recall selling a flying scaly creature to Galmac here, and he's my consistent customer. I remember selling him. I remember selling him a bunch of cockatrice, which I was amazed at how quickly he went through them. The big stony bull.
Othmar
Which,
was one of them.
let's put it this way, he was cursed in multiple ways, and not only is his short stature one of them, he was changed into a cockatrice.
He very briefly takes off his eye patch, which you can see it's really just for aesthetics.
That's the greatest thing ever.
Kind of just wipe.
This guy's less shady than I thought he was.
He wipes it,
Oh my god.
puts it into his pocket, pulls out a monocle, wears it.
I don't know what's worse, just that visualization or the fact that he just doesn't give a fuck and that he's doing it in front of people.
He just has the shadiest aesthetic.
Literally just to scare people, but really he actually has both eyes.
And he
Actually, he's just fucking his own depth perception for that.
he pulls out what looks to be like a ledger. Starts writing stuff down. Looks over to Varpal, then to Syndra. Okay, so you do know that to turn a dragon tiny and into a cockatrice is going to be requiring like a whole bunch of crazy wizardy boohoo, right? Since you at least look like you're the magic inclination.
Yes, I also know the story of Bozamar, in which a bunch of wizards cast him into, well, it doesn't say in the legend, but we clearly have found out what happened in that situation.
That's going to cut into my own business and ruin reputation. Reputation is far more important than the commerce.
Out of, I really honestly don't give a shit because he's kind of a coward. And
Oh, yes, I know. He would not shut up.
You cannot sell him the same thing twice. That's bad for business.
If what you say is true, I actually had to give him back some money.
technically you can sell someone the same thing twice. I've done it multiple times, to be honest. But, you know, hostages are different, than this situation.
Well, yes, well, this one's not really a hostage, and Galmek is... Well, you good people. Galmek is looking very good.
Galmek, you're getting the lizard for free.
Alright, tune in, do you care? Now?
Alright, let's just put this over here. Puts a large cage. There's a very familiar face, although very undignified, as in that he is gagged and tied like a hamstringed, ready for a spit roast.
Ah, who's a little Phil tyrant?
He looks at all of you, looks at Shub, looks very confused, then sees Galmek and he starts wiggling like crazy as Galmek proceeds to go forward. Right. I will make this into fine stew. And gives Jasper the 600 gold, which Jasper's like, wait, hold on, I need to make sure, or at least validate the goods. Huh? What do you mean? 1 second, as he gets a small pointy stick and pokes the bindings, which they all come off of Bozamar, and he starts screaming and yelling. How dare you! Don't you know who I am? Looks over. It's Jasper looks over to you, Syndra. Right, so the cage is enchanted. He can't use his abilities for at least another while, but that's only because he's a weak pseudo dragon or something of it, whatever he is now. Galmek, I think you already bought him, so I had to give you back the gold. Or do you want to invest it in some future products and I can just say that I owe you one? I'll just roll for Galmac's wisdom. He's rolling really well for some.
Jesus.
There's one thing he does well. It's selling food, and this is his business.
Yes.
It really is.
He thinks about it. He gives Jasper the 600 gold. Right. Then I would like to have plenty of meat worth 1,200 gold. Looks at Bolzamar. I leave you two friends here. If they decide to cook you, I will be ready with stew. You all have a good day. He just starts walking out. Bolzamar just looks very annoyed. Looks at you, Tyrannin. Right. I see that you do not have the champion of Tiamat on you.
Yeah, we lost one of that.
Yeah, he's gone.
We bet his son.
Hey, Bolzamar.
Chump.
Yes, I recognize the smell of the grung on him. Right, what do you want? This man clearly does not believe I am sentient enough to be considered free-ish. Jasper kind of leans to the side, is like, no, you're within range. I still don't believe you're a bronze dragon.
This is a gray range.
I mean, we got other types of food out here, types of animals and creatures.
Why don't we take our little friend Bozema here back to the inn, shall we?
Right. Do what you want. If Galmac makes him to stew, my only regret is I'm going to be missing out on it.
Thanks, Forple. Bye, Viper Eye, who actually has two eyes. Which one's the Viper Eye?
The very eye that he took the eye patch off, it does actually look like a snake eye.
Oh, cool. Bye.
Then he just puts the patch on. Alright, have fun with that thing.
Why do I have a feeling that man stole a Yanti eye and just shoved it in his head?
You don't know.
I hope he got this stuff.
This is Naruto. Eyes don't work like light bulbs.
Yes, they do. And Jeebus, we're in a world of magic where you can just bullshit it into working like that. Fuck off.
I just wanted to make fun of Naruto, really.
Just remember in Baldur's Gate 3 when Volo gave you a new eye.
I was gonna say, literally just was like, here, this is mine now.
At the same time, Jasper looks over to Syndra, then to Varpal, then back to Syndra. I hope there's nothing in particular you're looking for, or if you need to do any business. Your two friends, especially the frog guy, is weird.
You said you deal in information.
Yes, we do. Mostly gossip and try to get the latest trends of what's going on in the market. Stocks and all that stuff. But due to...
Much occult stuff.
We try not to get too involved with the cult things, but... Well, you know, we do happen to have a working relationship with the Murderstone and the Bloodstone family in Menzato. Mostly just to keep Bermadir from not beating us into bloody pulps and dragging us to the Nine Hells. Or having John D. and his family just simply beat the crap out of us in the name of whatever dwarf god that they are currently under. I don't know for certain.
Nah, I was just looking for something particular. If you don't deal in that kind of information, then it's probably not that big of a deal.
I could keep an ear out for you. Consider it an investment.
I'm looking for information about something called the Rune of the Void.
Well, I have absolutely no idea what rune magic is, but I can probably find someone who could know that. He looks over to Varpal. And Varpal remains as unflappable as always as he just quietly tilts his head to the left and starts making his way out.
Alright. Well. Sorry for the intrusion. Thank you, Becker.
As you're leaving, you clearly do hear very quietly him mumbling of, "God damn it, Varpal, why the fuck did you give me the crazy ones? I don't deal with crazy. I got Gormak to deal with. I don't even think he's an orc." Alright, so let's move you guys back to the inn. Since you got yourselves your Bozamar.
My boy has come home after so long.
Why did I not? Oh.
Now we can beat the shit out of him.
You might just... Yes. Alright, let's see. Why is it not moving? Oh, I know why. Tags are in the way. Okay, UI. The new UI is lagging.
Lovely.
Maybe it might just be specific maps because
It shouldn't be, but at the same time, it's like for some reason. Are you guys on the inn now? Because for some reason it's not highlighting.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Because
Why
I
do they
don't.
stay down here? There's a room full of attractive women on it.
Yes, you hear Galmac.
because most of them are refugees
So,
and also demonic bear.
You see Binge and Janora playing with the little baby Sphinx. It's mostly been turning, mostly just keeping itself roosted and pretty much perched on Binge's shoulders. Oh, speaking of which, Tyrion, I need you to roll me a D8.
okay. 8.
Perfect. So, let's see. Just gotta make sure I get the right person. I think I finished your sheet. Yeah, I just didn't give her spells back. Alright. Well, anyway. Shub, what are you doing with Bolzamar?
I don't know. I guess just talking to him.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess just talking to him.
Yeah, he just looks at you with the absolute indignant of, why am I here? Why am I suffering? Look on his face, but he's not saying anything about it. He's just trying his best to ignore you.
Suffering because you were a bitch.
I'm gonna eat him whole.
You're gonna try and eat him now? Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat him. I'm just gonna eat him whole.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Yes.
Cage and all.
The cage
Well,
got
yeah.
touched here.
No, I guess I'll just like take him out of the cage and just eat him.
Okay, it's gonna be contested strength, but he's going to try to contested strength against his dexterity. Well, he's going to try to escape now, as he is shouting, "Oh, wait, no, never!"
And I think
Huh? What?
Just strength?
Jump.
Yes.
No.
Because he is now thrashing to get out of your grip.
Oh my god.
I ate him.
Jump. Oh,
Okay, well,
dang it.
he's not dead yet. He's got a lot of hit points for a pseudo dragon. But
Jump.
you do see
Jump.
Shub light up.
That's okay.
Jump. Spit that out.
But
No. Spit it out.
You see him light up for a little bit.
I know he's an annoying prick, but he might actually have seen something.
You see the you see the tail thrashing about.
can I eat him after he tells us stuff?
Maybe. If he's not helpful.
Okay, I'll spit him out.
He looks very undignified.
But I'm holding him. I'm not letting him fly off yet.
Okay, now we gotta see how indignant he's going to be because it makes sense. He is cooperative toward Tyrannin as a fellow dragon, but to Shub, he is biting and clawing at you.
Okay, ask him the questions.
Well, first off, I believe you were trailing us after you flew away. Was that right?
This disgusting outer plane abomination. Yes, I was when this thing's parent. Unhand me, you disgusting abomination!
No, tell him what he needs to know or I'm gonna eat you.
If you eat me, then you will not know all the information that I have gathered before I was recaptured by that Viper Eye.
Well, then start talking.
Then release me. I at least vow I will not
Okay,
flee
I'll
until I...
release him.
As you do that, he flies right up to the ceiling, but he looks down at all of you. Mostly to just try to stay out of Shub's reach. Right. He is currently 15 feet up. After that one's sire had made a pact with the Dragon Queen of the Chromatics, looks to Tyrannin. You definitely smell like more chromatic or something.
I've had some snacks lately.
I see. There was movement of cult members, people in yellow.
And where perchance were they going?
Yes, they went to a black tower. That is not too far from here.
Did they ever come out?
No. Along with various roguish thugs, I had thought that the Jasper Eye person was also among them when he managed to capture me, but he was not. Salad, your background music is there. we go. And then he also adds, and I saw various bug people fighting amongst themselves, although some of them seemed changed horrifically.
Such as...
Like the ones that you had fought in the other tribe places, all metal. Look like they lack in anything of the soul variety.
Right. Good.
Also, I am to believe that the tower is moving its direction this way.
Yeah. How far away was it?
Bozar pauses to think about it. It was 4-day travel back and forth. Total of 8 days. I don't know how much closer it is or if it made any progress. The bug people seem to be very angry at it.
Well, that explains the incursions.
Yes, it was futile effort. They throw bodies at it, but all it does is collect bodies and make more of those other things.
Alright, so that leaves us with a question about what to do. You know, original was to head south, but now, with the tower on its way,
It is of same direction. Ish.
Why would he want us to bring his tower here? Doesn't make much sense.
Who did what now? You asked me for information. I give you information. I have no power over tower. Oh. I saw no Magus. I saw Iron Man. With one eye.
What color?
Like wood.
talking about the person in the Warforge that's making the rats and other things.
I think rats were practice. He has much bigger things now.
Oh, fantastic.
Gozar looks at Mavis's direction. You, one with other funny book.
Mavis might be currently indisposed.
Oh, damn. Let me know when she returns.
I will.
Right. I saw funny ones with books. The Metal Man had a book too. Thin.
She's back.
Sorry, I'm trying to multitask and do laundry.
No worries. But, Mavis, the little dragon that you vaguely remember had ran away when Kermit decided to make a deal with Tiamat is now addressing you. Mostly calling you the one with the funny book.
Where is he at?
At Tower, the Metal Man. Metal Man with the one eye has a book too. But thinner.
The book's thinner or he's thinner?
The book.
It's like mine because it looks like mine, or does it the same sort of things?
It looks gold and shiny. I recognize gold and shiny valuables.
Well, just because it's gold and shiny doesn't mean it does golden shiny things on the inside.
Maybe not. But Metal Man protected it. Has very large amounts of guards.
That sounds more like my book.
But it's smaller than your book. Also saw frogmen.
Where?
Frogmen.
He looks right at you, Shub. Yes, ones your father was fighting. Or at least does not like.
Clods?
Yes, those things. Outer planar frogmen.
Ooh.
They be infecting others. However, the Metal Man does not seem to like them. Sends a good number of his things after them.
Could you take to this man?
I take nothing.
Okay.
I am simply pointing out what is to be expected. Slod, frogmen, wandering about infecting others, but they are being slaughtered or assaulted by Metal Man's creations. I could have sworn I saw Moderons as well. All of them screaming something about paradox.
Great.
Yes, I was so busy trying to hide from all these things, I didn't realize I was in trap of the Trapper Man, the Viper Eye.
So it looks like we're headed south either way.
And I give him a little treat.
Roll animal handling at advantage.
Give him a treat to fatten him up before fucking Shub eats him.
Oh, I never get to roll this. This is fun.
Oh my goodness.
We're not
Wow.
getting a lot of animals.
He immediately flies around. He's still sticking to the ceiling. He goes all the way and then he sticks right behind you. Let's place him right there.
I'm gonna. Do you like meat or do you want things sweet?
Like souls.
You want a Bozamar snack?
He literally hides behind you. Maeve is making you his shield against Shub.
Oh, I'll give him
And he
like I'll reach into my pack and I'll get something like sweeter, like berries or fruit.
I am most
Where's
thankful.
the cream?
He takes it, starts nibbling on it. And while speaking with a mouthful of food, I thank you for good tribute. Unlike that one and its sire. Trying to feed me
Thank you
weird
for your
things.
information. You did a good job, and I'm going to give him a little pat.
Alright, hold on. I'm going to roll you. Actually, you know what? Roll me a D100. You want to aim low.
Oh, that never works. Oh, that accidentally probably... Maybe?
Yeah. He appreciates it.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
But you get the feeling he has more of like a cat tendency. It's like, okay, thank you. You're admiring me. I'm happy with this.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Pet me with you. Pet me with your eyes.
Yes.
You're a beautiful creature.
Look, I was drunk at that time.
I know. It's just funny. Anyway.
But let's just change that. And then he also adds, right, I suppose, am I allowed to be free to go now? He kind of looks at Shub with suspicion.
Well, I think you can go.
I see no reason to keep him any longer.
I know if you're muted, Solid, and you're threatening to eat him.
Oh no, I'm just walking over here.
Oh no.
Well,
I'm just gonna walk outside.
he's watching. Oh, by the way, Shub, as you're heading outside, someone is actually approaching the inn. You see this halfling.
Oh. Hi, Helena.
Oh! I love that image.
Somebody else might have a bone to pick with Bozamar.
You're just in time.
Helena pauses, looks right at you. This time is really odd because she's no longer the tiny little figurine person. She's now actually decent size.
Bozamar's in there.
Right, is he of the size of the same, or did he actually gotten bigger?
No, he's the same size. If you chase him out, I'm gonna grab him and eat him.
Right, not my priority. Kicks the, well, doesn't really kick the door in, but she pushes it out. Right, how much did I miss? And seems like this place looks like seen better days. She's new, as she points to the baby Sphinx. Looks at Bozamar, who's hiding behind Mavis, as Mavis, you realize that he is now using you as a personal shield because he senses Helena's presence and is still eyeing the direction that Shub went out. Right. Greetings, everyone.
Hello, Helena.
Afternoon, Helena.
Feeling better. Now I can actually walk around and not have to be carried.
Good.
Looks at Bozamar. I see you haven't
friends
changed.
here.
Binge gives a thumbs up, but as you can see, the baby Sphinx is on his shoulder and he's trying to remain perfectly still not to disturb her sleep. We're like, yes, Lord Tiernan, just don't want to disturb this baby's sleep.
Oh, that's fine. I was mainly talking to Helena about Bozamar anyway.
Oh yeah, she makes a very distinct moment of just sitting right there. With Bozamar very carefully trying to maneuver himself to just not be within range. It is very awkward for you, Mavis, as you see the small, scaly creature just Well, using you as a shield.
That is okay.
Helena sits down. Oh my goodness. It may not be exactly the reincarnation I hoped for, but I can live with this. No need to worry about having to be carried or stepped on. At least by most things. Probably give me a day or so and I should be back with my abilities. Most of my strength has returned. Within capabilities. Also, there seems to be a bunch of dead slot outside.
For the first time, that wasn't us.
Oh no, it was actually the tribe people that were doing it. Their full united group. It's quite a spectacular show. And then Helena looks to Bozamar. You do know that Frog Boy outside is going to eat you, right? I'm the least of your worries, since I actually have a form now to actually enjoy not being weak and shaved of my soul. Bozamar kind of looking left, looking right, looks up. Yes, I do recall you were more human-ish, taller. Leans over to Mavis. Please do not let that frogman eat me. I do not think I would exist if he does.
I will try my best.
He actually looks worried and terrified as a, tiny dragon would be. Binge in hand, he
Give up
is...
another piece of fruit.
He takes it willingly. Just slowly eats it while eyeing on Helena, expecting her to throw a spell at him. Then his head kind of cranes over and looks over to the doorway, waiting for Shove to come running in.
He might be camped out there waiting for you.
I refuse to be eaten. I did not survive all these strange, rigorous trials in this weird land of monstrosities and soul-devouring things to be made into a snack by a frogman. And he looks over to Galmax's direction. That thing.
We'll just stay inside for now.
He will take that as the belief of going into your backpack, and he does.
Okay.
I will add to your collection that you now have a pet, ?
Yay.
Turn the table. Now it's... well,
When it
Now
comes to...
once you eat him, then it's fucked.
Pass the pet.
I feel like everything that Kermit had literally has got passed around the table to everyone else.
Let's not forget, Adaria did, Banana was also passed over to Mavis, too.
I didn't
Oh
stutter.
yeah, I also have. Yep, I have.
No, Banana ran away. Banana's gone to the ethos.
No, Banana's still with the group.
No, I was gonna say that didn't happen. I have banana.
Oh. Well, yeah. Banana.
yeah, but I'm much better off now.
Yeah.
Better diet.
Yeah.
You currently have a pet ? Bozamar. You just see his little snout pop out from the opening of your rucksack. It says, I am most eternally grateful.
I will just give him a nod. I was gonna try the pets again, but he's like a cat.
Helena looks at this whole entire situation. You know, if only he was this humble when he was an actual bronze dragon. She looks over. Tyrion, Binge, you could tell Shub not to eat the cowardly Bozamar. She kind of mumbles a little bit. Mavis's new pet.
I'll just walk outside. Shub, he was adopted by Mavis. Your snack is now Mavis's, and I think if you eat him, she will hunt you like...
Oh, so we're keeping the dragon tyrant?
You know, as annoying as he is useful sometimes.
Yeah.
He did give us some good information.
I mean, we already knew that, though.
And he was willing to share.
He's gonna do whatever he can to preserve his life.
Why don't we stick him in a plant like we did to Lena?
No.
Absolutely
Why?
not.
He'll come back as like something different.
Helena pauses and says, I'm going to stop you there, Shub. Bozamar was originally an ancient bronze dragon. In terms of raw power, he shouldn't be a pushover.
That actually does create a weird problem with how draconic souls work.
My dear, with all the stuff I experienced on this particular place, all my expectations and understanding of the soul and rune magic and everything else, all of it out the window. I mean, for heaven's sake, I was turned into a chicken. I do apologize. I am still... She kind of flexes her fingers. I'm still happy that I'm in a body that I can now functionally talk and mingle with people. But I'm still quite upset that I had somehow been reverted into a chicken laying eggs for a good amount of time as well. So degrading.
So where are we going next?
South.
We're leaving tomorrow?
To recon the tower, if not take it on.
Alright. Helena looks to everyone else. I'm willing to go, since I have my oath bound to Tyrion, and I believe Binge will be going. She's actually looking at the pirate crew. Would anyone else want to come along with? Or looks over to a particular serpent princess that's next to Binge and Tyrion. Would you like to come along too? As she is literally talking to none other than Janora. Hey Tyrion, can you roll me a D100? You want to aim below 50.
Don't tell me the odds.
I know.
That's a 9.
Hey Tyrion, you know how warriors have an anticipation spark in their eyes of something of fun and challenge? She gives a thumbs up of, all right, since mother and father are going to be out and making friends with the locals here, I should be doing my best to make sure that our heroes of our family, there was a moment she was going to say city, but she paused on that, should get all the help they can get.
Can't let the Dragon Princess get bored now.
That is the sin that the punishment is the capital one.
Do we get tribes involved?
We should at least warn them. See if they have any warriors that want to come.
The sounds of it, other tribes are not having very good luck against them.
You also recall that Zarnbal was actually gung-ho about attacking the tower.
The amount of orichalcum we have, we may be able to make a dent. That's also questionable. Tower is potentially made of adamantine. Questions getting in.
How many of us can fly?
Syndra raises her hand. Technically.
Mavis,
I think Anaria can.
you see a small little draconic paw sticking out of the rucksack.
Thank you, Bozoma. Did you get any of your spells back? Do you know, can you polymorph binge into some giant flying creature to take you two up?
Oh, I got something better. I could use the fly spell.
Just that far off look of picturing binge flying.
Yeah, everybody's got
She was a fairy.
All I'm picturing is an E10 warthog.
Yeah, for me it was like an A10 warthog. Never-ending story.
Carry fighter go brrr.
So it's just a single lance and then it doesn't come back.
Yes, right now I'm more or less...
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm carrying anyone. I did send a message to Adaria in our mind. I'm not sure what those two are doing, but I do not want an answer.
Helena looks left and right. Oh, I see the lovebirds are missing.
Syndra, you remember
You
what
be
we
calling
talked
us
about
out.
before? You remember what I talked about before with asking for Ari?
Right, he's a little...
Yeah.
Wait, what now?
Technically, before I had talked about the others about making this potion and that we would need primal energy. So it's not like this is new just to you. Like I've told them before.
Which we're actually going to move to that scene right now because, if I'm not mistaken, Ari, you do need to make me a religion at advantage for contacting Barakthos.
Okay.
I'm imagining this is happening in the past while they're having their fun shopping experience.
Oh no, they're just having their fun little recollection and Bozamar moment. So this is happening within the same time span. I'm just moving back a few minutes backwards. So first and foremost, I do
You said
need
religion, right?
yes, religion at advantage.
Religion. We about to stop. Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay, D100 now. Just one.
What am I rolling?
A D100.
Oh, a D100. Okay.
Yes.
I'm like, what? Okay. Yeah.
The religion was setting a bar. A D100 is going to give you a result.
Gonna have a really low bar. Here's me.
Ooh.
Oh.
Just thinking about it.
I like mistyped it like 3 different ways. So I was like, wait a second.
Okay. Let me... Let's see now. Just need to change a few things. Since...
I hate how I see this image and I'm like, oh, that's just Gortash. But better.
Gortash? Wait. Brain... Oh.
You know?
Don't worry about it. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
The other thing that comes to mind was Baldur's Gate 3 and my brain kind of went...
Yes, that's what it was.
But I was like, wait, who the fuck do I have as Gortash? That's why I stopped. I'm like, huh? Alright, let me see. Alright, so... Can, actually... Adaria, how close are you to Arizel? In proximity?
I'm probably like... Probably about 5-ish feet, because I'm still brewing potions and stuff, so I'm just kind of letting her do her thing while I'm trying to get the mixes right.
Okay, con save.
Oh, God. I'm not very constitution happy. Never mind, I'm fine. Oh, my God.
Okay,
I rolled it really well tonight. Holy shit.
so... You're not going to be sick when this happens. But you are going along for the ride. As, for a very brief moment, you both find yourselves here.
Ari, what are you... Oh.
As, well, you two are in a very familiar room where you fought a particular primal and saw the return of, Bractos to his full strength.
Ari, is this your mind space? Because I don't think I want to be here.
This is Bractos. But
No, I know that's him. Hello again, by the way. And she just kind of... Why the fuck am I here?
You actually... So, you do see Bractos, but I also need to add something on him as well, because he has... I'm not sure you can actually see the... Nope, you don't see the red dot. But, he is in bad shape. There's still plenty of very notable claw marks, bite marks. It looks like he got stabbed in the gut with what looks like a very large lance weapon.
Oh, dear.
And, he is currently asleep.
How the fuck are we going to wake him up without dying?
without dying. Like,
Well, I'm pretty sure if we wake him up, it'll anger him, I think. I don't deal with... He's your... How do I put it? Part of me wants to say dad by proxy, but that's the wrong term and completely.
you know,
I hate it on the back of my head. It's like, time to meet the parents.
No. You haven't met my yet.
Technically...
Well,
Oh,
no, not out of you.
yeah, over in...
You're like, Arena for sure did. She met Mommy Dearest.
That's like calling Cinder her mother. Technically, yes.
Technically. Okay.
But, please, try to wake him, 'cause I don't wish to.
You're free to go sit over there closer to the wall in case you feel like you need to dash away.
No, I don't care about dashing away. I'm just not about to piss off a god and be erased from existence again.
Yes, well, I did brought you both here.
Oh.
3.
As one eye just opens and looks at you all, or looks at you, Arizel, and then to Adaria.
It's good to see you again. Been a while.
Yes, well, considering the situation of last time. You are in requirement of my blood.
Pretty much. I don't want to paint words and make nice pictures, so the down and dirty of it is, yes, I just need your blood for what I'm about to do. And that's all I really need. I don't plan on using it for anything past that.
My fragmented memory. I recall that Yabala was the one that had been given that information. By the one that is the original.
Yes, well now Zara and Ball divulged it to me considering Yabala passed before she could impart the information on to me.
Arizel, you can, as if your emotions, or rather your wavelengths are fully attuned with Baractos, you can definitely sense his displeasure about this. But it's not hostile, it's just more of a very disgruntled uncle who just has to hear the worst news possible at the very end of the month.
We can't make rent, but... Anyway.
Okay.
Actually getting kicked out of his water house.
Oh yeah. He cleaned house. Anything that was from Namale is gone.
Yeah. But, as I said, Zarenbal seems to have a good head on his shoulders, though not, I wouldn't say as wise as his mother, still understands the weight that he carries.
It is expected of the youth to be brashful. It was the same with Namale, despite us being originally one and the same.
And that's what I'm here for your blood for. I wish to be, in essence, akin to like what you have done, but also made whole, considering I was split in parts.
Yet from my eyes, you seem to be far more whole, or at least your desired self, in a way.
Yes, in a way, it is. But whatever is locked in key behind this, as she kind of holds up the necklace. How do I put this? A lot of the situations that we are currently in need a bit more power than I currently have. Even though I'm more whole, whatever was pulled away from me by this individual is like one of those last pieces for the puzzle. Like a stopgap, or like something to prevent me from going any further. Kind of walk forward. I don't desire everything that whatever I had to talk with the Mad Magus, but I wish to reclaim a throne that was lost to the other whole self, or myself, that is before you now, in the Astral Sea. And to do that, I would need full strength, and considering what's locked behind her, that's probably what I would need.
It's here. Nuclear winter.
And do keep this in mind, I do not wish to become one of your champions or something under your banner as much as my partner has, but I'm willing to work with you if you would at least be able to oblige.
As I said, the problem with youth is that they tend to be brash. My displeasure with Zarambal's, Yabala's successor is that he has not quite fully grasped the situation of rejoining one's soul or their existence.
What do you mean by that?
Still pretty much laying on his side, but it's mostly because he's healing, and you see all the various wounds are slowly closing, but not fast enough to be rapid regeneration like some creatures you've encountered, and you can only surmise it was done because the individual was also designed to cut into the divine flesh of another creature. Baraktos looks right at you with his... Now that he has his full head turned towards you, you notice that only one eye is actually functioning, as the other eye has been gouged out. When rejoining, you need to consider which of your wills are more dominant. If you were to falter even once, the other wills of other parallels, or even in the same plane, can take over. My battle with Namale shifted to my advantage when one of your own damaged Namale's orb and had made it question and doubt his divinity enough for me to be the dominant will. When I had sustained damage from the traitor, there is risk involved when combining souls and existences. For Anomaly and I had the aid of your group. It had caused Anomaly to doubt, to weaken. With the traitor, the conqueror, that one is a fight that would not have a clear winner due to our strong wills. But in the event that he does absorb me, but his will is lacking, I could possibly take control, or vice versa. The risk you deal with is if your will is suddenly wavering, and the wills of those that are against you, in this case your cosmic thrall version of yourself, can easily subvert and take control. Are you willing to risk all that? And when he asks that particular question, he's not just directing it to Adaria, but also to Arizel.
If I wasn't willing to at least understand the risks, I wouldn't have come here asking for your blood in the first place, or even considering making this potion. I knew, at least going into this, that I would be fighting always against my inner demons, quite literally. And I, for the most part, believe that the people that I have faith in would be able to at least give me a way to make my will unbroken. But we can always see. Looks at Ari.
Well, I know the risk, what they are going to be, yes. I don't like the risk and what they entail, but I respect what you are trying to do. So yes, I do understand the risk, and
Oh, knowing our answers, would you be willing to impart your blood to us, or will we be denied at the gate?
The gate. There are many gates in this particular situation. Vessel of the astral. And you presume much that I would deny one that has chosen to be my proxy and champion, even for a short time. What I am asking is the resolve should you succumb and falter and lose yourself to the other version of you. Would you, my champion, do what is necessary to ensure that this world is not consumed by the invasive threat?
I would hope so. I would hope that I will be able to do what's necessary.
Good. We have too many enemies and too many fronts to do battle with. From the feeling of the ley lines, I suspect your companions are either going to head to one of the Black Towers or deal with one of the fountains of power that have been consumed by a corrupt, fallen primal. And you see Aria, even though he's in a laying position, Bractial stretches out one arm, the hand literally towering and shouting right over your head. And then the open hand clenches into a fist, the claws biting into the flesh, and you see droplets of blood, which I need you to roll me a d4.
Oh god. I forgot my glass back home.
Well, you see it slowly oozing
Before,
down.
now I roll a 4 now.
Okay. You see 4 droplets of blood coming right down over your head. And just before those droplets of blood hit you, you guys are back at the inn. Let me just move this thing. in your room, or at least the, did I just do something horrible to my... Everything clicked and I don't know what happened. 1 second. Okay. So, on the bed, or at least your makeshift workspace, you see 4... At first you want to say it's large sapphires, but on better inspection, they're crystallized blood.
There's the blood that didn't.
So, this is what you have. You have 4 of those.
Cool.
And then in that moment, Adaria and Arizel, you definitely hear a very somewhat familiar voice of Helena shouting lovebirds.
I think we're being called out.
Oh, did we lose Manor?
I don't know. I saw typing and then
Oh, sorry. My mic does weird things sometimes.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
If you want to go say hello to them, I'm going to be mixing a few things with, like, this spit, sour, and this. Or we can wait till we're finished.
Yeah, we can.
Give me 1 second then. What am I rolling to make this light? I have cooked utensils. Technically, that'd be the only way. But I know
This
more
one
alchemy.
actually requires alchemist tools.
I don't have those.
This one, unfortunately, is going to be one of those very strict requirements.
Yeah, I figured. I don't have things to mix these. Fuck it. We'll save this for later. At least we have what we need. And she kind of just grabs one of the orbs and gives you the other 3.
Cool.
Hopefully Cinder knows a fucking alchemist.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't put it past him.
Sindra, do you happen to know an alchemist? One that we can trust? Moogle's not here.
No, Cinder's just thinking to herself for a moment. I might.
Good, because I have all the ingredients to make that potion we talked about prior. And I don't want to mix it if I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That or we can trade... Nope, sorry.
That's probably for the best then. Don't know what we're doing.
To be fair, I don't know what I'm doing with half the shit, and I'm just rolling with it. But, considering how far out of my wheelhouse this is, I'm not going to fuck it up and just deconstruct myself, I guess, again. Considering...
No, So just remember, we'd only, miss you if we remember.
Damn, that's a horrible thing to say to my partner.
The fuck? God.
Mavis, you see Bolzamar's snoot pops out of the rucksack, and he just says, "I smell something incredibly horrible."
Why
That's
do I
not
hear
very nice.
Why do I hear a very whiny voice coming from somewhere? Kieran said an old friend came back in my head, but we were busy.
Bolzamar's snoot goes right back into the bag.
Popped out a little bit. Is it good?
Do I even want to know?
I don't think he wants to socialize with you.
Really? He used to be such a talker.
Should I be worried, at all, what the fuck is in that bag?
We found Bojima.
What? You just see, the two hands together over the lips, with, thinking face. And then she, points the two hands at... Fucking why? I thought he left because Kermit did some dumb shit.
He's back.
Joy.
No, but he's staying in that bag. He's not answering that.
I'm surprised his pride didn't get the better of him.
Don't worry, I'm not going to eat you anymore. The wholesome party member has adopted you.
Why the fuck would you try to
You're
eat
safe.
him?
Because, why not? Look at him.
Do you think Chuck has met someone that he hasn't even, had the thought of eating?
I have thought about eating everybody here.
I think
Exactly.
I'm better off going comatose.
Chubb's like Batman. He has a contingency plan to eat all of you.
Considering you're an outer planar being at this point, I don't give a fuck.
Helena
I
just
can't even comprehend.
goes like, "Wait, you're talking about a werebat?"
It would have been a lot easier to eat Helena when she was smaller, but I still know how to do it now.
I will let you know that if you
No.
had tried that, Shub, you would die in so many ways before I got down the throat.
It's just a thought.
Sleep with one eye open any moment.
I know. Just to make it clear, you will not have a gag reflex at this point.
What's the game plan while I was gone, outside of you getting Bosma? Anything else?
We're
exciting
going
now?
south.
Well, that was a given.
The tower's moving.
Where?
Here.
To the south.
Here's both answers. And,
Wait, did I hear it wrong? I thought it was coming here.
No, it's
It's
towards
coming-
that. It's from the
Yeah.
south.
it's basically coming upward. Above table.
Yes, I will do the map now.
It's coming above the table.
The tower has risen.
Oh no, the tower's been moving, actually.
I don't.
Sindra wasn't wrong about the scalpel thing.
Alright, master chess player. What's our game plan then? Attack the tower and pray to God we don't die.
Oh, and there's sloths running around now.
Fucking of course. Anything else? What about you, bag dragon? Don't think your ass can't hide, considering. He looks at me, bag.
Mavis is just gonna clip her bag closed. She doesn't
Why?
want to talk to you.
Aren't you suffocating him doing that?
He thinks you smell bad.
I think I should have just made the potion and prayed to God the results wouldn't kill me.
So, give you guys a quick look.
God, the more we see this map, the worse it gets. Just with all the movement.
So you guys are here,
Yeah.
and the Black Tower had been moving.
I imagine it's like near. Oh, it's literally the Black Spire. Okay. So for reference, it's going like downward path over the bay, not upward.
The orange path is where it has taken. It's moving.
Okay. So basically, it's the trail behind it.
Uh-huh.
All right. Back to my original question. Are we going to try to break it down, considering it's a giant wizard tower? We're going to evacuate the city and hope to God we all don't die. I'm willing to listen to whatever the fuck we're doing with this.
I think we're going to it.
Gonna get a couple clans together and go towards it, right?
It's about the only option we have. We should still make sure to be a sizable defense force.
Are we sure that anyone other than us that even approaches this thing isn't DOA?
I'm not sure we're not.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Most basic level, we're looking at doing this as a recon.
Did I, above table, why is there a bunch of waifus in, like, the top part of the...
That's all the people we saved from the fucking,
The Rashikon
Oh,
City.
Rashikon,
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all the refugees. I just put them there for time being because,
Is Deneb moving them? Or are they actually up there?
they're actually up there. They're the ones who stayed behind.
Isn't one of them was a succubus, right?
I don't know.
There was.
I'm going over there. I can go talk to one of them.
All right. As you pass by, you see Galmax still in the middle of cooking other meals.
Hi, Galmac.
Hello, strange frog one. And goodbye, strange frog one.
Should we be worried that he's wandering off again?
Susie Chazaz, he's going to the expanded part of the inn since we had extra people.
That does not relieve any of my worry in the slightest, considering his last thing he said before he left is, I considered eating everyone.
Since I suspect he's not talking about the innuendo way, Galmac, you might need to watch him. Also, all the extra guards that we've been trying to hire, get your payment ready, or work for your pay.
Hello, ladies.
Lam looked very confused. You see the merman walk right in. The one, the first.
Don't worry, I'm not here to court you or hurt you in any way. Although there's a lot of you and you're all pretty tough, so I doubt I could.
I'm not here to court you or betroth you, but hey, what's up?
Aren't one of you a succubus?
There's a moment of silence of. No. Succubus? Really? No. Maybe a tiefling? We don't have tieflings right here, right now. Like, not everyone is here, is there?
Tiefling.
And,
Who here is from the lower plains? Show of hands.
there are no hands.
Damn.
In fact, the one that,
Could have swore one of you was a succubus.
the particular cat woman over here, or at least, Let me see, I got her in refugees. Where is it?
Hello.
Yes, give me a second. I'm gonna go here. And I threw at the very... Hold on, where did I put that NPC? One second. I think I just lost an NPC. I hope I... There we go, no.
Oh, you're good.
So this individual looks over. Right. If you're looking for succubus or the more torturous BMS type individuals, sorry, we don't have any of those individuals here. We're all mostly just trying to recollect ourselves, survive, and avoid debt collectors in Manzato.
My mistake. I thought one of you was a succubus.
No, after the situation with Nicholas and the Grandeur Court, we have our fill with devils, demons, angels, anything that comes from...
all purged.
I hope so. ZZ Diamond, nice to meet you. Whoever you are.
Shabrana. Thing.
Shabrana, nice to meet you. Unfortunately, we are not open for any sort of business. We are, unfortunately, refugees, but we are trying to do some chip-in work here and there, helping with the inn. It is ironic that even my own rival, Miss Adia, she gestures to the other woman over there, who is currently... I did not properly position them, and I just left them there on the table because I didn't feel like doing the adjustments, but is sitting with the other girls there. Yes. The two of us are supposedly rivals, but since this city that we competed in is gone, life is life.
What's this guy's deal? And I gesture towards...
Honestly, I don't know. They're here talking to our bodyguard, and... Well, they are originally part of the Crimson Court, but under strict orders to keep an eye out on us, and that was it. They are also part of the bodyguards I hired, sort of, ish.
I'm going to talk to them.
Go right ahead, buddy.
Hello.
As you approach them, and considering who those three are, they look right at you, and they actually kind of cringe their nose upward.
What are you?
This one in particular looks at you. Oh. A fiend from... No. Guys, we have a problem here. A star spawn is right in front of us in open daylight.
Yes. That is me.
The three of them
Are you vampires?
Yes.
This is gonna sound crazy. Can I have some of your blood? Just like a little bit? What if we like blood swap? You can have some of mine, I'll have some of yours.
The three of them look at each other, look right at you. You are recently born, Starspawn, aren't you?
Yes.
Then you don't know what our species are and what we are to each other, anathema.
No, not at all.
On another day, we would probably be doing our best to kill each other, but considering our allegiance to your comrades, we'll be leaving you alone.
Well, now we're friends.
Yes.
Kinda.
But I strongly disapprove of the idea of swapping blood. In most cases, we'd be draining you of your very essence and energy until you're a shriveled
Well, it's
husk.
kind of for the greater good, though, right? Because, like, you know, got a world-ending tyrant coming to kill all of us.
Then I would rather simply die with my dignity
Okay.
and form intact, Starspawn.
Watch out for the girls, then. Thank you, vampire people.
As you're leaving, the female one's like, that thing is very stupid for a Starspawn. No, I wouldn't trust it. Those
Thank
other
you,
should-
cat lady.
Right, You're welcome. I'm very surprised anyone... Oh, he's off elsewhere now.
Hello, Galmac.
You see Galmac in the middle chopping meat. A big, leg hawk of some sort of large creature. He's throwing it into a pot.
Need any help in the kitchen?
No, this is requiring the skill of a chef. Your friend did not seem to trust my cooking skills, so I must prove her wrong.
Good point. Cook it up. Cook, man.
In
All right,
that,
I'm back.
In that brief time of Shub heading out, does anyone have anything to say or thoughts of him wandering right off with Susie looking very nervous?
At this point, if he eats someone, he'll probably die, right? Like, die standing.
She then adds, well, I mean, there is the 3 members of the Crimson Court that are protecting the ladies in there, so...
Oh yeah, then we're fine. If he dies, he dies.
I just don't want horrible misunderstandings, blood, guts, and... Oh, he's back. He's back. Hello, Shub. I hope you enjoyed your trip. You don't seem to have any bite marks or bruises or anything. Okay. Everything looks
No,
fine.
I just went and seen all the refugees and then talked to some vampires and then... Yeah, that was it.
You know, he's surprised that lady, what's her name, would even want to keep her on, guarding them.
Yeah, they're kind of dicks, but I don't know.
Oh, no, they hate our kind. Specifically because they murdered most of them.
Yeah, I asked for a little bit of their blood. They said no, so... Here we are.
That was probably literally a spit in their face.
Well, good. But the girls are safe, the refugees.
Yay? I was hoping they were.
At least he's not trying to marry any of them.
I don't think he knows
No.
what betrothed means.
Not my type. I like tendrils. Like my dad.
I was gonna
Why do you
say
need-
something and that ruined it.
Why?
And that's what
What?
Mavis says. I had a thought, and I'm not gonna think it anymore.
Why do you need 10 drills? Prefer 9. More, less efficient.
I don't know, it's just woven into my life.
You know, considering what your mother is, yeah, that makes fucking sense.
Yeah.
Tyrion, as you're hearing this conversation, Helena gets up very calmly, just walks over to the table with you, Binge, and Janora with the sleeping little baby Sphinx. Sits down. You know, Tyrion, Lord Tyrion, what had happened when I was in the weird plant pod thing?
So, Mavis and I got sucked into the book. We got here. Shub was being Shub. And then we kind of learned everything you've learned today, so. Pretty much not a whole lot.
And we're going to attack a tower. Excellent.
Yes, the Magus' tower. So, having several people who know magic very well is going to be a lot nicer than me hitting it with a stick or gun.
Well, it can't be all that bad then. Alright.
To be honest, I am wondering if the Magus is actually there or not, or if the automaton has decided to take business into his own hands.
Automaton.
It's like a walking metal person.
A warforge or an actual golem?
I believe it's a warforged.
Wow, that's
I was
gonna be
about to
interesting.
say, Tyrion looks over to Syndra.
Well, that's gonna be interesting. Excellent. Just give me a few hours and I should be able to be casting my spells once again. Might not be as potent as they would be, but I hope we all secured our supplies, because if a wizard tower is moving, that's scary enough. She kind of looks at everybody. So does anyone know what the Metal Man Warforged thing can do, or abilities that they have seen? At least I think
Metal.
Metal.
He has an eye. That
Yeah,
probably
sometimes he
shoots
looks
stuff.
at people very menacingly.
heat metal. Got it.
Don't think
Nobody
that would
ever
be
just has
metal.
an eye unless they're doing stuff with that eye.
I don't think she heard some of his comments though.
No, Helena just has this 1,000-yard stare of like, I don't know how to answer that.
Considering what the fuck that thing is, I don't think heat metal will really work.
So, does anyone have a supply of rust monsters?
I don't think we're gonna find them yet. Unless you want to start bargaining with the bugs. Which,
Actually,
fuck no.
you have someone to ask. But of course, handling rust monsters is dangerous work.
I mean, I can do it considering I literally am not carrying any metal on me.
Then Helena just very calmly and ruefully just smacks Binge right in the chest. Right, because you see, Binge is a massive buffet, even though I don't think they'll eat the magically God-blessed armor. Still, they probably would try anyway.
I hope they don't eat Pinch. He's the only one that can protect these people, unlike me sometimes, every once in a while. Because God knows Tyrion gets way too many cuts on the front line.
I've been doing better.
You're lucky my spell gets as far as you can run from me.
Binge is very carefully just cradling the baby Sphinx in his arms now.
Syndra, where do sloths come from?
You know, I'm not entirely sure.
aren't they?
Imagine out of planes, this.
Do you think they'd feed the hunger inside of me?
Why would you want to eat a... Wait, never mind. You eating a being of pure chaos would actually be funny as fuck, and I want to watch that.
Me too.
The DM's like, I want to see it too.
I too wish for death on my big game. But, as much as I understand your star spawn, and you're like a detached cousin that I occasionally like kicking because it is funny to watch you fail, eating a slot might actually be the worst possible thing you can do because you may go crazy and kill us all, and then we'll have to put you down. I'm not even joking on that either, considering how chaotic they tend to be.
I mean, worst thing is he gets infected by one of them. And
That's already happened to my dad.
Your dad got infected by a slot?
Yeah, didn't he?
Roll me a history to advantage.
I wasn't there, so I hope to God he didn't. See, this is why I'm glad I didn't exist at this point. So I didn't have to deal with
Nice.
this bullshit.
So it wasn't that Kermit was infected by a slod. He had a memory of a particular slod that
Killed my tribe, right?
your
Yeah.
dad's tribe, yes.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is,
Yeah, and there's still stuff about my dad that I don't know. So maybe I'll be okay.
and since you rolled a 19, where is it?
Feeling you won't, but
You recall this
What's
particular
magic?
slod.
oh god. Every time I see that, it just looks like a rip-off, like, Five Nights at Freddy's character.
Yeah, it does look like your creepypasta.
Yeah.
Except it isn't.
I know, it's not. It's just funny.
Yeah.
A very much pitch as black slod that only the eyes and sometimes the mouth is visible.
So, if you have... I guess considering grand tradition, you eating a slot would be par the course because it's you rectifying your family's disdain for the slot that probably ate your family. You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
My dad's lineage and to do with like my mom's lineage. I don't know, I'll probably be okay. I've decided I'm going to eat a slod. Any objections?
As long as you don't kill us and understand if you make any emotion, we'll probably kill you.
Syndra, can you roll me Arcana?
And it's a 24.
So you know, right off the top of your head, there is at least 6 flavors of slod.
Those slots come in 6 flavors.
Cherry, vanilla, chocolate, right?
Want me to give the information? You got it.
I can look it up, unless you want to just give it.
Okay. So
It's blue, white, red.
So
Fuck, I know
go
most of these
in
off the top of
an
my head.
ascending order of ability and power: red, blue, green, death, or rather the gray, as they're called, the white slod, and then finally the most powerful are the black slod.
So Cinder relays that.
The black slod is the one my dad that killed my dad's tribe.
Of course, it's the black slot that killed your father. Yay.
Going with your
Was my grandpa.
Village of Grog, that's probably not that hard.
going with your 24 intelligence. 24 Arcana, Syndra. You know that the black slot are incredibly rare, and not just that, but one would manifest out of a white slot, probably one every untold millennia. But they're also the very beings of entropy, as in they have void touch powers. They are oblivion itself.
Oh no. Now I have a bad feeling because the one specific word was said.
Did Kermit kill that slot, or is it still out there?
He's still very much alive.
I just killed what it was possessing, right? Or
No.
Kermit just killed what he...
He just killed the traitor who was turned into a slot.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Sindra, you got that weird look on your face again. Should I be worried?
Well, black sloths are only the embodiment of entropy.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I wish I was.
So,
weird
what
that
are the odds that it has the void rune?
Well enough for me to want to kill it.
Good job. Shub, we're actually going to find your thing after we're done with Tiernin's problem.
Cool.
Say we're on that path.
I feel like
Sindra.
That is really everyone's problem, first off.
Because it bothered me in my dreams.
So, Sindra, I'll give you one more roll, and I'll give you a choice. Another Arcana roll, or you can go a little bit heavier and go with religion.
Why would I roll something that's not going to give me something high?
You get crit
Because,
anyway, apparently?
because had you chosen religion, you would have known a little bit more particular information. With the Arcana, you just get more details of the black slot, or rather, what they're also given another name, the void slot. And
God damn it.
you recall something very far in the back pieces of your memory that Black Slod are known to become clerics.
Meaning they would... Oh, no. Wait.
That's a...
Go on.
Well, black sloths are also common for becoming religious leaders,
Why do I have a feeling this is
divine
going to...
casters.
Why do I have a feeling this might tie back into me?
I don't know. Everything with the void is you. Not everything is about you, you know.
I'm not saying it is, but considering what you're saying... Oh, God.
But you know
Then
what?
why did they go after my
also
dad's...
looking for void root. It makes sense.
Why did they go after my dad's people, then?
Probably because you were... Oh my God, it's because you fucked... Or your dad fucked whoever the hell that was. The ugly... You know...
The
woman's
black
name
goat of
like-
the woods with 1,000 young. Get right.
I'm not going to fucking repeat her name for the sake of my ears bleeding and because I physically can't stomach her.
Also, I'm going to DM this to you because you rolled a nat 20, so I'm going to be somewhat lenient-ish, but a name does come to your mind. And I just sent it to you on a DM. You may do with that name however you wish.
I feel like I can hear Moogle slowly dying on the inside.
I am a little bit.
Cinder, you're doing that weird thing again where you stare off into space because you learned something that you probably won't tell us. Or you postulated, as you say.
Oh, just... You know about the plane Limbo?
The one where you go under the pole. But yes, I do. better or for worse.
You know who rules the plane of limbo, right?
No, didn't care much for religion, so it kind of slipped my mind.
I'm not entirely sure how they say the word. I don't think I really should. But there is a slot lord of entropy.
Of course there is. Why would there not be? Should I be worried about what the fuck his name is?
I mean, Cinder pulls out a piece of paper, kind of writes it down, and then just kind of passes it over.
Hey.
Which one? Why is it? Because I actually had to look into this prior to some other stuff because I was looking for some shit for what is the chamber. First or second?
What are you talking about? First or second?
The Lord of Entropy.
Oh.
I guess technically.
Second
Yeah.
would be.
Oh.
But,
Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me! As she crumbles up the paper.
But, I will say this, though. Shub, can you roll me a history at advantage?
Yep.
Did we fucking kill that asshole? So much. Yeah, no.
Going through the memories of your departed father, you recall the day that the Slod annihilated your entire tribe. Your father, Kermit, was just coming back after excavating a particular sword from its ruins.
Yeah, the giant sword, right?
Mm-hmm. What you recall was that the sword was embedded into something in the ground.
It was bones, right?
A lot of bones.
Yeah, yeah. What kind of bones?
Now you're gonna have to roll another history check on that one. This
Is
one's
it at
normal.
advantage again?
Sadly, it's normal.
Oh, normal? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. A 5.
It was a lot of bones. A lot of really big bones. Heck, it might have even been a dragon. Or a giant fucking frog. You don't know the difference.
That's true. I wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah, hey, Moogle. This is why I hate doing research for my own shit and then it comes back to me it's somewhere else. Damn it, Miser.
Can I see the name on that piece of paper? Maybe my dad will... I'll have a
I
memory.
don't want you to see it for the fact that it might activate some horrible memories. But fuck it, why not? And she'll toss you the ball of paper she rolled up.
Does it start with a Y?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Is that...
Sorry.
Does that link anything in me? Miser?
Sadly, no. Not off the top of your head.
Yeah.
Because, unfortunately, Kermit did not meet said individual that requires a knowledge check.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I think technically Oberina did once. By offering little entropy to the fucking ends. Like a while ago. Yeah, that's what I just thought about that. I'm like, I know where it's going. That's not a good thing.
Well, I will say this. You do recall that the current person who's holding the sword is Akra.
Oh, no.
And her current whereabouts is unknown. As in, Mavis and Adaria, you both went into the book, but Akra did not follow through or follow with you.
Wait, the giant sword she has?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she has a giant sword currently.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
My dad found that sword in bones. Actually, the day my grandparents were killed, he was going to get that sword, and he found it in a giant pile of bones. So, well, something really big. Something either reptilian or amphibious.
Why?
Sounds like we need that sword back.
I don't think we need the sword back. I think we need to fucking... Ah! God damn it.
I think so. Kind of lost.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
You gonna write in the
The
book?
sword you're talking about, is it the sword that Akra currently wields?
Yeah, it's the one that Alvarina had, but then it
Okay.
passed to her. Yeah, not the one you have.
Not the one I have. Okay,
Correct.
I was like,
It's the giant sword that Kermit had way back when.
It's the sword that got passed around by literally half the
Oh,
party.
that giant slaying
Yes.
sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
okay,
one
that's.
that, like the
I
giant
assumed
king
it was
sword.
not the sword I have, but at the same time, I was like getting that confused with the phrase
No.
Akra's sword, and I was like, I'm
No,
gonna ask.
it's the one that Akra took as a replacement.
Gotcha.
Man, do you know what Akra is?
You don't? I was the one who's gone.
She was with you, was she not? That's what we were told by Neb.
I looked to Ari. It was just us, I thought. Did she try to come in with us?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
I thought she was here.
Oh, God.
So,
Are you telling me you guys lost my mom?
We don't have a mom
You lost your
tracker
mom.
on us. Sorry, let me... remind me next time that we could just ping your mom every time we lose track of her. Damn it.
Well, at the very least, I would think I could say, hey, where's my mom? And you could say, oh, she went there.
We were told specifically by Deneb she went with you. It's not our fault that she got lost in whatever the fuck you were doing.
I'm gonna take out the book,
Oh, no. Wait,
and I'm going, what?
wait, I have something for this. Miser,
yes.
I put on my owls. I want to look for, I guess, an aura site. If I could follow, because I know at least Mavis would have it on it. I want to see if I could find Akra's aura, or at least like a trail it might have left.
Okay. You don't see anything that looks resembling like Akra's aura.
Fuck. Okay, you might have to ask the book.
Also,
Um,
Mavis,
I
you're opening
will.
the book, right?
I am.
Okay.
Oh god, I'm about to get my fucking eyes flare blasted.
Well, first, unfortunately, why are you opening up that book, Mavis, is what I have to ask.
Well, I'm gonna write in it, so.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So, I'm
That's
just
why
gonna,
it is.
Fucking flashbang.
yes, I'm sorry, everyone, but I gotta make a quick measurement.
I'm about to see 8 Guardians auras, and including everything from fucking Helm in my eyes.
Well, you're just at the edge of it, so I would say you don't have to make any saving throws, but Shub, Syndra, and unfortunately Mavis, yourself as well, and I will roll for the other party, the NPCs, because a bright
Yay.
light does go through. Tyrannin, Helena, Binge, Janora, and little Sphinx Melina gets a nice view of everyone's reactions as extreme bright light goes right through it. Everyone roll me a Constitution saving throw. That is, well, just Syndra and Shub and Mavis. And I'll roll
What kind of damage is it?
It's just, I will let you know when it happens. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I really
5.
feel like it's gonna be like divine or something. Oops.
Okay, so, Amara. Okay, Smee. Makes sense, Smee managed to cover his eyes just in time. Not the pumpkin. Pumpkin got full eye blast.
I don't care if he got blasted.
I know.
Yeah, they come
Hel-
Oh no,
Helga,
I'm so upset.
Helga
We're happy
and
it did.
Fucking
actually, yeah,
blinded.
Boris is fine because he was just tall enough to look upward to the ceiling.
That's hilarious.
But so you guys don't take damage, but this piercing light blinds you for a round.
What I imagine is.
And in fact, let me see. Hold on.
Adaria with like the sunglasses just pulling
Actually-
up. Damn, that's bright.
Actually, hold on. Mavis and Shabrana, you both passed. You managed to cover your eyes just in time, although Shub, it was very piercing light.
Okay.
Syndra, you got a quick glimpse into the heavens.
God said no.
Cinder just sitting there as she takes off the sunglasses. Well, I see these do nothing.
Here's a weird question, Visor, since I technically still have it in. Do I see anything radiating from the aura sense? Considering I would still have that, and she just opened it and it let the heavens fucking loose.
Yes, it would look like celestial energy. Very pure silver. But nothing like Akra's.
Okay.
But,
I
Is
was
it just
more
like-
curious if it's like a mix.
but you get
Is
that.
it a wave of white light, or does it like it shines and then it goes away,
Shines
or
and
is
has
it just a steady stream?
not a steady stream, it's like a literal flashbang.
Okay.
And then it does die
Oh.
down as it does. There's a message on the cover side of it. Like the
Oh,
inner
okay.
cover.
Is that the same
I
one?
have to really close out.
It's the opposite one.
Well, I think it's almost the same. The last two words are changed.
Those two lines.
Yeah.
Which part's new?
The last two lines. Instead of the fate being in chaos, it says fate no longer set in varied motions of a chaotic many, but with the single stroke of one.
Where are you looking?
Do you not see the message in light?
I'll show it again.
Yeah, my so you might want to show the other one too, just so
Yes.
see a message.
Oh. Okay, wait. I found it. I finally found it, but I don't know. It's not popping up for me. Oh, there it is. It's hidden.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
fate no longer
It
bound
was
by
a
the winds of
ghost.
the weak. Only the
Okay.
one shall be the truth. Yeah, so it's only the last two lines that change. Actually, okay, yeah.
Well, my bad. Huh. Didn't know I was gonna do that.
You all made the dumbest faces.
I didn't see anything, but it was just funny to watch them all get blinded.
Binge mostly had his focus on the little Sphinx. Melina is like, did the sun just popped up in here? As his head turns to the side.
Cinder, you're flipping off the wall right now.
Great, that's fine.
But you can write you can write your question now, Mavis.
Mavis, why did your book decide to become a flashbang?
I'm probably going to ask questions about that later. I am really focused on my mom right now. But I'll be sure to ask. And that was being very sarcastic.
And Once you write your question, roll me a D100 to see which of the Guardians actually answer your question.
That should be it. XOXO Gossip Girl. Oh, D100.
She had lots of lemons, though.
I thought. That's why I just said XOXO Gossip Girl.
God damn it.
Alright, so that's 40. That would be 1, 2, 3. Oh. That would be from Ragnisms. So you got a message back. You get the feeling this was a bard talking to you.
I have to exit out and begin. Boop. Am I looking in the wrong book? Oh, Answers from the Guardians. I was looking at the wrong book.
Has God forsaken me? Maybe.
I try not to, but
I'm gonna read this out loud. She
Okay.
still stands guard at the door to the bedroom you two were in. Such a dutiful mother.
Are you
That I would have
kidding me?
killed. I would have liked. Oh my god, I can't read. I would have liked to court, and if I had I have fixed so cold form. Is the book hitting on my mom?
Him and your dad's being horny against her mom.
That was probably my dad.
So she's still.
Yes.
She's
Yeah.
still in the book.
No, she's not in
No,
the book.
she's still at the
in
door
the
outside
head.
of your room.
Where we went into the book. Okay, that's what I was.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, then we're fine.
She's still in Denebs.
Well, she better be. Is all I'm saying.
So glad she's in Deneb's little shop of horrors, and we have to deal with this shit.
Dun, 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 dun. Shut the fuck
almost
up.
like I'm sitting up another one shot.
Damn it, Myler. Well, at least for the time being, she's protected there. If we need to message her to get the sword to kill the Great Lowe's Slot or whatever the fuck, she's there. So, good, that's taken care of. Let's not worry about that anymore.
I mean, I could cast Sending if you really want.
That's
No, it's
maybe
okay. I just wanted to make sure she was okay. Sorry, I blew up there a little bit.
Which is weird because she saw me take the book out.
Don't question.
Or
But Akra saw Cinder take the book out of
oh
the Deneb's place, out of your room.
oh
The question is, did
oh.
Yes, you guys didn't show back up. I went to look for you and just found the book laying there, and
Maybe she went to sleep or go pee.
No, she was standing right there.
She just didn't notice Citra fucking take it out and left.
She's just in the corner, the darkest corner, and Cinder didn't even notice her.
Well,
she just made a nice little.
I don't think I can go through. Sorry, go ahead.
No, she just made very light, happy little mom conversation, a thank you and all that stuff while not paying attention to the door inside.
Yeah.
It's like my real mom forgets about me, and well, I get taken off by my friends. Anyway.
Me, it was the opposite.
Anyway. Okay.
I just don't know what I would do if I lost her again, for real. Again. And actually remember it.
Well, at the very least, she's with the Neb, and the only thing that could take that fucking place down would be a literal Lori Calcum-Kraken that we already saw.
Or someone throwing a bunch of landfill
Great,
spells.
so reassuring.
Well, she lived. She just went into her hidey hole.
Mm-hmm.
She can survive that. I hope.
So you're going to offer your next question?
You go ahead, sorry.
I had another question.
You were asking about the light thing.
Oh, yeah. Since I have it open. Did you relay what you thought that energy coming from the book was? Or did you keep that to yourself?
I'll probably. Oh, by the way, whatever the fuck your book spat out to is pure celestial aura, which is great, so that means that thing's touched by like 20 gods and been passed around. Why?
Why do I feel like something
I feel like this is the moment if I was fucking in the room, I just fucking look at you. Go on.
I'm trying to sound it out because I'm stupid.
Oh, dear.
Do you need help spelling the word celestial? Let's
to back up, I got it.
Wait, actually? Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, you're trying to write in the book?
Yes.
No, I got that, but I didn't realize you didn't know how to spell celestial. It's literally in a language. I'm not even.
I literally can't spell. Spelling is the worst. I should have put like, love you, thanks for answering. Like, I feel like the book is being used.
Lots of lemons.
LOL. Alright, so as you write that, roll me a D100.
Oh, yeah.
I hope to God it's not Tyranids' dad again.
No. Someone else.
Was it?
Sherry the clown.
Oh.
Probably fucking. Oh no.
Right. In that particular case, could you just also roll me a D10? And I will say this: you want to aim high.
Oh no.
I mean, that's more than half.
That's good enough. You didn't want to hit 1 to 5 or. All right.
Oh, I get so nervous.
I always love waiting for my turn to copy and paste. So I love how I forgot Sign answered one of my questions.
Yes. So, this one comes from a very familiar person that you just met.
Oh my god! Really?
Ah,
Go on.
the celestial stairway to the throne of the Overgod is this falling and collapsing multiverse. ... AO.
I hate it. I hate it. I fucking hate it.
It was your question.
That doesn't mean I like it.
She hates everything. Besides RA.
I'm gonna fucking hit you with a spoon.
That's why I'm way over here.
Why
I
do
can
I have
throw.
to keep dry heaving today?
Well, wait. If she has the book of Ao, does that mean Nicholas is the book of... You know.
No. Really?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm normally not privy to this information 90% of the time, considering you keep us in the dark about things.
For very good reason.
Well, good. Now
Mostly bleeding out of your eyes last time.
Speaking of which, since Mavis, you've spoken a particular name out loud with that book
Oh,
in
no!
possession.
Oh no!
the book explodes.
No,
I die.
I'm not gonna be that vicious.
I was gonna say, if it's the book I'm thinking it's based off of, I hope... Oh, my God.
I just know
Ah, damn it.
it's, you know,
I'm sorry, hold on. It's supposed to be 50 feet, but
Oh, my God, it's gonna fucking flashbang the whole bar.
I always feel bad
who
For
says
all of my
there's a
characters.
flashbang?
Oh, no.
because the player is dumb. Did I have common sense to not say the name out loud? No. I was like, I'm gonna read the book out loud.
To be fair, though, most people, even in, like, Forgotten Realms lore, don't even know who Ao is, so, like, the name really
Yes.
would mean, oh, unless
Speaking
you're
of
either
which-
highly religious.
I need
I'm gonna blame it
everyone.
on you, too.
Shut up.
I need everyone to
I'm
roll
gonna
me
hold
a.
on.
I need everyone to roll me an intelligence saving throw as Mavis speaks a word in.
Jesus. Of course, if it fails it.
I'm so fucking smart.
I will tell you
Or
with a very.
actually dictated how Cinder
damn.
rolled.
Okay, now I need to roll d20s for the others. Let's see. One,
Google, that's
two,
hilarious
three,
that you rolled the nat 1
four.
on the literal thing that you probably despise.
5, 6,
I don't despise AO.
7,
Well, let me refer that. You're holding his opposition,
8,
technically.
9,
Right now.
10. Okay, that's gonna be 10 because Bozamari is in the back. He also counts because he's in radius and he was listening in. So roll D10, D20. Starting from Janora. Actually, no, wait. That guy's also there too, so I gotta put 11.
I'm gonna get us kicked out.
We've
Okay,
done worse in this bar. We
so-
literally blew up its patrons when it was made.
Okay, so let's
Back
see.
about me.
Oh yeah.
He definitely failed. Janora failed. Unfortunately, Baby also failed. Binge got the nat
Oh.
1. Helena also failed. Helga, unfortunately, also failed. This thing does not really count, but I rolled it for it anyway, so it automatically failed. Smee sadly failed as well. Boris has failed. Both girls here failed as well. Yalmak was out of range and he wasn't even paying too much attention. He was making food. So I will tell you right now, the DC was a flat 20.
Damn.
So,
You bitch.
yes. So, the only ones that have succeeded is Tyrannin, Adaria, and Arizel. Everyone that has failed, what Mavis had just said comes off as an annoying screeching noise that does not come from any intelligible language that you have heard. Those that have passed, you heard the name, but not just that, the knowledge of what power behind that name comes to mind too, that this is not just any god, this is the god of the other gods, the overlord, the one that when someone rises to godhood, they only answer to that being and in a sense become his slave or its slave. You're not sure of its gender, but there is a risk when it comes to being a god. And the only way one does become a god is through Ao's ruling, or rather his decree.
See, Tannen? That's why I fucking hate it. Oh, sorry.
To add now, because Mavis was one who failed, too, that answer is about to get changed. So, the sentence still remains the same, except now...
Wait. I thought I said AO before.
You did, but not in the presence of that book when it was opened.
I guess because it's...
Wait, what?
Well, think of who the book was bestowed by, and think of saying its name is essentially like inciting its holy relic. So you essentially activated like a triggered spell that the name would set it off.
Right, but I guess I missed what changed in the book, is what I'm asking.
No, mine's are still getting it.
Oh.
Yes, so...
I thought it already happened, and I was like, I don't see a difference.
So, the sentence is mostly the same until you get to the last part where the name itself there is now burnt off, as if someone was trying to remove a much more complicated name.
You know what? We're going to use code names from now on.
And I'm going to give this bit to Tyrion because he rolled a nat 20.
What does the dragon boy know?
I sent it to you on the DM, my friend. Do with it what you will, if you're willing to make that risk.
He's just gonna look at you all and go, I have learned something.
You're not going to share it, are you?
I don't want my brain to explode.
Maybe just put the book away.
Because Tyrion...
But the two letters, I will say, are a code name.
I will say this. Tyrion. This is something that I will tell you right now because you rolled nat 20 for plot, but also because you realize that the name Ao is not a name. It is a station of power. It is a title.
Yeah, that's, those two letters are more like a position, like a king. There's a name behind the station, and I know it.
Well, good thing that true names have power. Just don't fucking repeat it anywhere near her. It's a baby.
Not my plan.
Though I imagine you'd probably talk to Cinder about it since you'd probably be more privy to the information than most of us.
Has the screeching stopped?
It
Yes,
did.
it had. Oh.
It had stopped.
Oh, so that's why your ears were bleeding. Didn't notice. Oh, she just sips some wine.
Yes. Because those who did a regular pass, they heard AO. Tyrion, who rolled a nat 20, because that's the only condition I was going to give it the truth of it, heard something else. And because Mavis had spoken what a particular guardian had given, activated a particular failsafe. That much you all can guess. As for the extent of that mystery, we will find out for the next session. As you're all deciding to check out or at least scout out the wizard tower that's made its way toward the Emerald Star Outpost, and, well, Helena's back to normal-ish. She's reincarnated as a halfling. And, well, I suspect we'll be having a lot of fighting, and Shub's gonna get some, slot intake. I am your DM for the evening, Miser Mark. Thank you all for coming to this game session. Find my content on both YouTube and Twitch under Miser Mark. Now I'll hand it over for tomorrow's DM, Jeebus Adingus, who has discovered a surprising truth.
Yeah, you can catch us tomorrow playing some more D&D. It will be Drake's Salvation. That is the campaign that I run. So I'll be doing a hell of a lot more talking. And we are diving into really trying to figure out where the Spades headquarters is and what to do about it when you guys figure it out. But we will leave that up to my players tomorrow, and it will be a lot of fun. Now I'll throw it over to Mr. Moogle.
Oh, yeah, the person who doesn't have a campaign going at the moment.
I'm so sad. It's over.
The ugly crying we're doing.
Yeah, I feel it.
Now who's Zimar gonna throw his rocks at?
I don't know.
His kids? Okay, that was kind of
Sorry, that was just a epilogue thing. Yeah, so I'm Goth Moogle. I play Syndra, and I play Callisti tomorrow. And recently we ended Sea of Sorrows last week, so if you haven't watched that, go back and watch it. It's only 40-something episodes.
49.
Do it. Anyway, Mariner.
Hello. I am Chester Mariner, everything. But yeah, and I guess next week, where it'll be my campaign again, the party gets to come back, maybe talk a little bit with a few of the other people that they saved from the pods, and make their way back to Apu and have just a fun time. Definitely, and also they get their hands probably on all the stuff they bought. So I can't wait to give them physical pipe bombs in D&D, because that's always a good sign. And anyway, I'll throw it just back over to Salad to give us what he's up to this year.
Hi, I'm Violated Salad. I play Shub. We're gonna eat some slods coming up soon and see what happens to me. And you can find my content below where I eat tiny pieces of Warhammer figurines and give you the update on how they come out down below. And I'll give it back to Miser.
Does anyone else have anything to plug in? Rowan?
That should be it.
I'm Rowan. I'm a news streamer. I'm working on a schedule, but for sure Tuesdays. It was Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Thursdays are going to change, so we shall see. Yeah, you can just find my content on my streams on Twitch at twitch.tv/Rowan0514.
River, anything, or are you good?
Nope. I'm good.
Alright, I'll close it out with thank you everyone for coming to this D&D session. I'm working on low-tech equipment since I have recently moved. I'll eventually start building things up. If anything, I'll probably be doing a bit of the going back and forth from my new locale to my old locale until I fully settle in one place and the other. I hope you all have a good night. I will hopefully roll again with you all next time. Good night.
Bye.